What the hell? Half a heart? Dog, this ain't hardcore, this is just straight don't get poked. But common cold is probably instant death as well. Stay safe, dog.
This is straight don't get poked.
I was born to be a fighter, had these dreams and desires. I would be something better, energy, got a fire in my soul to keep burning. A pain that feel the thirst, keep on working, I
saw it.
To the top of this shit. I get
Still gold.
sweat dripping
I can't. Oh my.
hit the gas, feel the grip, adrenaline, never miss. I'm not patient, but I've learned to embrace it. Cause I've been working, I've been waiting, never complacent. Cause I'm so close, I can taste it. Want it away from everything.
Where the How? Am I alive right now? I'm going that way. I'm going that way. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Oh, I jumped so much just then. Oh gosh, I jumped. What the f... I didn't see him. We're gone. We are out. We are flee with extra flee. Fleeing with extra... Flee! Of course it wasn't about you, right? Right? Of course it was. Is he dead yet? No. Hello, sir. Hello. I didn't get close enough. And I don't know how that happened. Oh no. You can't pull the wool over my eyes. I am dead. I think a tree grew. Probably shouldn't jump around too much because I was gonna say I was gonna run out of health. There's something there. I saw that coming. Right, we got this. We got this like 2 more hits at best. 2 more hits at... Oh! I did it! I freaking did it! Guys, we freaking did it! Oh, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome on in. Streamerbot's fucked. I don't know what's wrong with it. I generally don't. Welcome in, everybody. Hi. Look, I'm going to give you the quick rundown on this. Right. Apparently, I don't own any of my redemptions, according to Streamerbot. I don't know why. But I believe that's why nothing's working. I tried logging out and logging back in, but according to Streamerbot, I don't own any of my redemptions. So Yeah, I've got connected ×4. Welcome in, Lily. Welcome in, Punisher. Right on the first curve to lie. So Twitch bot is connected. Stream Elements is connected. Twitch is connected. Or if I connected the bot account, oh my. Broadcaster account, login. Oh, go fuck yourself. If I swear to God, this is going to start fucking working now. I'm so sorry, guys. StreamerBot might start working now. Because... Yep. StreamerBot should work now. I think I fixed it. Which means, sorry everybody who has already gotten your check-ins today. They may have been missed. Sorry, Punisher, Lily, Rallant. Welcome in everybody, by the way, and Curbs. I believe your check-ins may not have worked. Thank you so much for the tab. Dude, thank you. Welcome in Kriana. And boom! The sound alert worked. Okay, it's fixed. Thank you for the little test there, and well done on the patience. Patience paid off. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry. Hey, all day yesterday, nothing worked. Nothing worked. I just had a look, and I went 4 out of 5 accounts, and I looked and went, it says Twitch bot account. And then I had to look further down, and right there it says my broadcaster needed to log in, and I'm like, oh, you fucking dickhead. So I had literally everything was connected, right? My streamer bot was connected. My Twitch bot account was connected. Stream Elements was connected. OBS was connected. But I wasn't connected to my main account to do any of the fucking work in the... Thanks for the patience, guys. I'm really sorry about that. It's I just went into my Twitch platforms and scrolled down, and then it looked in the set accounts, and one of them, I was, oh my God. Oh, look, I own them now. Oh, they're mine. Can I play with these? Can I do what I want with these? They're mine. Fuck you. That's what you get for not playing for a while. So you get for having a month off. Suddenly everything's just like, oh, who are you? And I'm like, I'm me. I'm me. Technically meat icing. What would... God damn it. God damn it. This is like the argument that America doesn't have bread because there's so much sugar in it that it's technically a cake. There's more water. God damn it. Oh, don't tell me I didn't... Can you see how empty that is? God, terrible. What a bloke, eh? That's just Subway? Oh, okay, my apologies. Okay. Hey, welcome in. Look, the check-ins work. Look at that, I fixed them. Apologise to the first 4 people that got them. Can you see my cat? You can't because it's a fucking... You still can't see him. You still can't see him. He's literally laying right there. He's just laying just out of our sight. He's like, hey, fuck you guys. So yeah, welcome back. You can tell we've got a lot of energy today. I'm all over it. Actually, to be honest, I've had a bit of a disruptive day. So my power was out from 9 a.m. till 2 p.m., right? And you think that's not a major issue. We can work around this. I'll probably just sit here and just like doom scroll for 5 hours or something. I slept in a little bit because I didn't have to get up. I was like, fuck, if I don't have to be up at fucking 9 a.m. because of power, fuck it. So I slept until like 11. But then I got up and went, shit, I got no power. And then it was at that point I realized that no power means no internet. And I went, oh no. Oh, so I was, it was at this point I realized, oh shit. Nips, you did not plan this out. I charged my phone so I could use it during the power outage to keep myself entertained. And it was raining today, so I couldn't go outside and get firewood and shit. It wasn't raining, it was drizzly. It was pointed, and the wood's all wet from yesterday as well. So the point is I couldn't really do much about that. And it's really nice. So it hasn't gotten below 11 degrees, so it's been really nice. I don't really need firewood. Point is, it wasn't much outside activities I could have engaged myself in was the main thing. I got no fuel in my car, so I couldn't really go mud bashing or anything either. And I'm sitting here like, fuck. I got no fucking power. I got no internet. I got no fuel. It's fucking British outside. And then the power came back on. I was like, okay, fine. Power's back. Let's see if I can get some work done. And I opened up my editing software and immediately just went, bleh. I don't want to do this. But then I rewatched what I've already edited and I rewatched it and I went, God, this is so good. Fuck me, this is good. I'm going to say it again, guys. The next YouTube episode that I've got currently about to come out, I struggled editing it because I was enjoying watching it. I can't speak on everybody else's behalf because it wasn't you playing. It wasn't your experience. But I can say from my experience, I enjoyed it so much that watching it back was... I think I've watched this thing out of like the 50 minutes of footage. I cropped it down to 30. I could not get rid of any more. It's a long episode. I don't like long episodes, but I couldn't get rid of anything. It's just so good. The content. Soup screaming. Me screaming. Blunding screaming. Quinn screaming. Nuka screaming. Everybody's screaming. And then there's Calvin who's like, oh, hi, Nipplington. And I'm like, bro, you're meant to be screaming. Where's the panic? but nah, I tell you what, this is I really enjoyed watching it back and editing it just because of it was so much fun. I tell you what, like it is a lot easier getting content out with other creators. You just have so much more fun. It's great getting your own content out. Don't get me wrong. Like I could do a great video on all of this. I just don't know how to really get it together, and it becomes a bit of a you have to really think about what you're going to deliver. But then when I was playing with Soup, there was 15 minutes. I did not crop out a single bit. I didn't plan any of it. Soup didn't play. We just played the game, and it was all just good, fun content to watch. So, what are my frames at the moment? 2 point... Oh, that's gone down heaps. Okay, we must have just had a fluctuation at the start of stream. It was at like 10 when the stream started, and I was like, that's not bad. I don't normally cut out until it's like 50%. That's when I know it's, yeah, and it's bad. But it was only at 10, so I kind of left it there. Can't even put the kettle on. About the... Do you guys wonder how I had to make a coffee? This is actual. I'm actually a little bit... Look, give me a second. Actually, you know what? You guys can check this out for a while. This is a chair. Chair stream! I just filled up my water bottle, and also I did this. Check out. This is how I made a coffee this morning, right? So I got no kettle because we had no fucking power, so I couldn't boil the jug, couldn't boil the kettle to have a fucking coffee. That was shit house. So I'm sitting here going, I need a coffee. I want a coffee. Also, the fact I wasn't doing anything meant I was just like just give me so I was like, fuck, it's not fucking coffee. Burger buns at Macca's only have sesame seeds, so that it's not classified as a confectionery. Oh. But so I was like, how do I do this? And I thought, fuck yeah, know what I'll do. I'll go grab a billy from outside, one of the camping billies. And I'll go make a cup of tea with it. I'll go make a cup of coffee with the camping billy. And I pulled out the billy, and it was heavy. And I went, oh no, don't tell me somebody left water in the fucking billy. I don't know how long it's been up there. I took the lid off of it, and the whole thing was just flaked rust. Just cut, like, yeah, the whole inside was just flaked out. And I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. So that billy's fucked. I pushed into the side of it, and it like crumpled in a bit. And I'm going, yep, that billy's fucked. That's useless. I was like, fuck. So I had to look around for a little bit more, and I found this. I found this lying around, and I'm just like, and I was just like, oh, fuck yeah. Oh, that's close enough to a fucking billy. You know, it's close enough to a fucking billy. And I don't have a gas stove. This is the next bit. I got an electric stove. So I go out to the shed, I get my gas burner, and then I put the teapot on top, and I'm looking at it the whole time going, I think this is a teapot, not a kettle. This isn't a fucking kettle. This is not designed to sit on top of a heat gas plate with direct fire contact to heat. This is not designed for that. No, this is designed for you put boiling water in with the tea and you let it brew. And I went, and I'm sitting going, yeah, well, should be right, surely. I cleaned it out and everything, and then I put on top of the gas burner, and it started getting a bit warm. And I'm like, oh, sweet, no. So I lifted the lid, and I'm going, oh, fuck, that's getting a bit hot. And I touched the handle and went, fuck, I can't pick it up. It's too hot. This thing's made of all metal, so it was all just too hot. I couldn't pick it up. So I had to go grab my fucking welder's gloves. It was at this point I knew this was not meant to go on open flame, because if I can't pick it up without my welder's gloves because it's too hot, it probably should not. I was just like, I don't care, I got fucking hot water. Came back in, and then I was like, I poured my fucking hot coffee. Came back inside, and it was like, I fucking don't care. I got my coffee, okay? End of the... You haven't actually said... It's 1,328, approximately 49 shulker boxes of leaves. Check this out, right? This is what it is at the end of the day. It's all of these. It's, and each tree takes 63 leaves. Each tree is 63 leaves. And I've got all of them. It goes on the other side too. I've done this so far. This is our little, what do you call it? Welcome in, Ben. This is our little, what do you call it? Sample plot. So you need 3 billion, well, actually 49.18 shulker boxes. Give or take. I don't math very hard. I just I boy math, tradie math, which is kind of just like, okay, you need you need 50. There you go. So I overestimated everything. I don't know exactly what we're going to do about the leave situation, because we've already got 10 shulkers, right? So we can go around and smash a bunch out, like a fifth of it. I'm thinking maybe we'll do a little bit more monotonous leaf gathering, and then later on, we'll once we've got a few more leaves, we'll place some down, try and break it up. But I don't want to get a few shulkers and then do some and go, well, that felt like I didn't do anything at all. How many stick forests are in this world? No. This is how I do it. I don't like destroying it. I actually even hesitated. I hesitated getting rid of this. And that's why this is still here. I got rid of that hill. That was it. Because I'm getting rid of that hill. So I'm literally like, I don't like destroying unless I'm utilizing it. I don't like that. I hate seeing floating trees. I hate seeing big excavated deserts. I don't like seeing that stuff. It just feels like I don't like seeing it, you know? I'd rather see something come out of it. So I try not to it's like that there, you know, it's like I could leave I'm not going to leave this like that. I'm not going to do that. That is going to be finished. It's just been a big project. So this is literally how I'm gathering all of my leaves. I was talking to Takeshi about trying to design a leaf farm, and after talking to Takeshi, I just thought, you know what, screw that. I'm just gonna sit here like this, and I've got my water stream down here and a bunch of hoppers, and I just do this. And we did this yesterday for about 4 hours and got 10 shulkers. Yeah, some farms, like I love designing farms and stuff for things that don't have farms yet. Like look at my resin farm. I love designing things that haven't got a farm yet. By the way, now there's 1,001 resin farms, but before there was, I had to make my own. And I love doing that, but some farms is just like, bro, I'm not doing that. No, that's just too much of a hassle. Nope. Every leaf is hand placed. I'm not doing a standard tree because, let's be real, no offense, but the default trees leave a lot to be desired. They're like military grade, you know, it's fit for purpose. Does it have leaves and a trunk? Yes. Tree. If not tree, why look like tree? You know? And then we come along and we're looking going, oh, guys, those trees are terrible. No, thanks. Nah. We need better trees than this. We need better trees than this. Hey, Frog King, welcome in. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. I was lurking in yours yesterday. What were you doing? I actually said this on stream yesterday. I was talking about this, how I can be watching somebody's stream. Like, I'm watching Fatty and Melly at the moment. And I could be watching it, and then the second they raid in, I immediately forget what they were even doing. It's hilarious. It's my gift. I have the world's best forgettery. Yeah, boy. It's cathartic to just manually. Honestly, that's another thing. I've spoken to people before. Like, Jack Frost was fantastic for it. She would regularly go, I'm just going to go out and fill up a shulker box of mangrove, and I'm like, what do you mean? And they're just. That's what I'm going to do. So she went out and go just find a swamp and just destroy it, get all of it. And same with mining. And my brother's the same. I would build an iron farm and my brother would go, well, I don't know why you build iron farms. I just go out mining and come back with a couple stacks. And I'm like, what do you mean? He enjoys going out and mining. And just imagine, you know, just going out and mining in Minecraft. Couldn't be me. So some people enjoy it, and it's like, you know, fucking all the power to you and stuff. And sometimes it is good. I actually quite like that. It's one of the things I enjoy about when I play on servers with people, like on YOLO and stuff. When you get those, it's a great opportunity to just hang out with your friends and just talk shit. It's also a really good opportunity to talk with chat and stuff, because you're not doing anything highly involved. You know, you can just sit here and just ignore chat because you're too busy trying to mine the leaves and stuff and can't apparently do two things at once. Since we're able to say hi. I haven't seen you in a bit. Yeah. Keep mining in mining is half an hour. Yeah, but is this called Buildcraft? No. So what is everyone doing building? You see what I mean? I don't know. Like, if there's a point in there and somebody understood it, congratulations, well done, because there wasn't one. And words. This song is, like, really slow. It's one of those songs where you're like, oh, man, this song just... But it's so good. Like, I was actually just sitting there before going, man, I should probably, like, you know, change this. It's got such a, not droll vibe, but it's just not really a vibey song. But then I'm also listening going, yeah, but if you don't appreciate this song, there's something broken with you, because this is good. It's just a bit slow. Don't worry, we'll put on Lorna Shore next. We won't put on Lorna Shore next. It's not on this playlist. But we could put on Lorna Shore next. Hey, Mika, welcome in. Hi. Excuse me. Hey, what have all y'all got planned for YOLO this season? Hello. What have all y'all what have all y'all got planned for YOLO this season? There's a lot of L's in that sentence, guys. Just avoid them. This to Lorna Shore would be wild. We've done it before. Come on, have you not been in one of my streams where we're all sitting there like powering out Aladdin from Disney or something, and everyone's singing, and the next thing that comes up is Cannibal Corpse, hammer smashed face, and it's like, yeah, that's transition. That'll give you whiplash. And then the next song is like Polyphia, and you're sitting there going, okay, I don't even understand. Like, what's going on here? Gonna go, is this YOLO? That's fair. I did that in season 4, and I spent the entire of YOLO just hanging out with Novato, collecting mobs. If you saw what happened in season 4, Novato and I put a Elder Guardian, a Ghast, with a skeleton, a Blaze into the end. We put all of those guys into the end above the main portal just because we could, because we'd never seen people bring Elder Guardians and put them in the end, so we did it, and a bunch of other mobs as well. And we also brought 2 Shulkers from the end and put them on the roof of the Nether, so we had pet Shulkers on the Nether roof, because a lot of people bring them into the overworld, but then no one brings them onto the Nether roof, so we're like, we're bringing the Nether roof just for shits and giggles. We just did that. Like, we just fucked around the whole time, just collecting mobs, putting them where they were not meant to be, and just having fun. And it was a really good break from stressing about the build or anything. It was just about, let's just hang out and have some fun with your friends. So season 4 was a lot of fun for me for that in that regard. But this season, I've died too often. Last 2 seasons I've died, so now I want to build. Massive castle on rock. Ooh. That's a good idea. Oh, that's not bad. Are you gonna like find like a really small island and then transform it into like sharp, jagged, rocky peak and put like a that could, I mean, yeah, YOLO season 7 starts in November. Plenty of time to organize stuff. And then hang out? Yeah. Well, originally I was going to do one big build by myself, and then Critias hit me up and said they wanted to join in, and I'm like, fuck yes, I got an awesome building partner, which is going to really relieve a lot of my stress about doing it all, because it's a pretty big project, what I want to do. So it's going to be, really, really good having somebody else there to help, relieve the load. Share the load and stuff. Really excited for that. And if other people want to join in, that'd also be pretty cool. I can't see why not, as long as people vibe. And we're probably going to have some really, we're going to have rules on the island. I haven't spoken to Critias about this yet, but I'm going to be putting rules on the island. There's going to be a sign smack in the middle of our island. And it's going to be, and there's, I don't know all of the rules. I just know the first rule. And that is Lightmatica is banned from the island. We are anti-Lightmatic. Anti-matic. I don't know. But we are going to, that's just a little funny thing we're just going to do. Just because neither of us use Lightmatica. We refuse to use it. So I just figured that'd be a really cool, funny thing just to put on the island. Just ban Lightmatica. And there may also be one with bans totems. We may also ban totems on the island. But we're not. I'm not sure on how far we want to go on that one, because I don't know yet. But we may even ban totems too. I got to talk to Critias on that one. Need something different. Ooh. Oh yes, I love Dr. Zeus. I want to do some Dr. Zeus. I'm really excited for somebody to redeem an architect build in the style of Dr. Zeus, just so I can build something in Dr. Zeus. I just. There you go, guys, some subliminal messaging. Anybody who's saving up for architect and doesn't know what to build, and if you like Dr. Zeus, there's a little bit of fucking, I'm down on that. I'll build some fucking purple trees and shit. Yeah, fuck yeah, I love Dr. Zeus. That was my jam growing up, mate. Oh, Dr. Zeus is... Man, you give me a throwback now. You give me a mad throwback. I need to fix this thing before... You know what, we should... I can get one more, or two. Yeah, I can get like a couple more trees out of this. We can get a couple more trees out of this. 3 years with you streaming every day non-stop, and I'll redeem it. Well, the better my streams get, the more people will rock up, and the more people that rock up, the better my streams will get, and the longer I'll be able to stream and shit, you know, because it'll be more viable and whatnot. So if you think about it, it may not necessarily take years, you know, like, if I start doing something, like, what if I like, oh my god, what if I like turn into like the next Linksy and everyone's like, oh my god. Okay, that's a bit of a, look, I'm just saying. It could happen. and then it'll be like, okay, cool. Oh, nips, that's not where you wanted to be. Who even wants ads? Jeez, scammed. Maybe what are you saying? Anything. You never know. That's it, you know. Well, actually, I was looking, I've been watching some YouTubes of certain creators and stuff, you know, and one of them actually I watched, and I really, really, really appreciate and respect her coming out and saying what she did, which is she goes, I'm a streamer and a YouTuber and stuff, and blah, blah, blah. But she mentions how a lot of it was luck. And I like that because she did. She goes, look, I mean, I'm no different to 100,000 other females out here doing what I do. I have a benefit that I am a female, so a lot of guys come in just to perv on me, so I guess I get a lot of viewers by that. But then there's a lot of other women that go out there and do it too. So how do you justify that? You can't just sit there and go, well, I'm more talented than you, and I clearly worked harder. That's not fair on other creators and stuff who've worked their asses off for years and years and years just because I got lucky. And that was what she said in one of her videos. And I was just like, thank you. I really appreciate it, because there are so many people. Domino Effects actually brought it up yesterday, and it was saying, how have I never seen you before? I've known about you for ages, but I didn't actually know about any of your footage and any of your creation. And it's just like, this is another thing. It's like, there's so many people out there. I remember when Zoo first raided me a couple times with like 5 to 10 people or something, and it was like, who is this small creator, this Zulon person? I didn't know who they were, and then they raided in a couple times, and I met them, and now we vibe, and they're on One Shot, now they're partner, and all that stuff, and it's just like, you know, until I knew them, I didn't know them, and it was just luck that they found me and that I found them and stuff, and it's a lot of these things, you know, like, a lot of it does come down to luck. Now, a lot of it is hard work. If you don't put in that hard work, that luck means shit. Just realized I'm fucking ranting through an ad. But still, you know what I'm saying. If you don't put in the hard work and you get that opportunity, you won't be able to utilize that opportunity because you never did the hard work. But yeah, but sometimes a lot of it is luck. And I even saw this Reddit post a couple of days ago with this person, and this person was saying, holy crap, YouTube is pushing my video. What the actual, why are they pushing, what's going on? And I looked at the picture they put with it, and I was actually like, no, this is a very valid point, because they got about 5,000 views in the first 12 months, which is about consistent with my videos. And then, overnight, 100,000 views. And it was just like, what the fuck? So this is 12 months later, YouTube pushed the video. And it's like, what? So that was luck. A lot of that was luck. He didn't put in any extra hard work. They did nothing to do that. They put out the video 12 months ago, probably forgot about it, and then started working on other videos. That video was borderline forgotten. It might have been one of the happier ones, the gooder ones or anything, but it doesn't mean anything. It's just like, no, sometimes you just got, and that's what I'm saying. So, you know, like, who knows? Maybe I might stream every single day as a full-time job, like people like Linksy, if I get that break. But then, and I'm not saying I deserve it or I am the pinnacle of streaming in Minecraft. I'm just saying, you know, I feel like there's a lot of other creators out there that have gotten 100,000+ subscribers and stuff, and no offense to them, I don't feel like they're as good as me. I know that may sound conceited, but I'm just sitting here going, man, if you can do it, why can't I? Oh. Yeah, it's not simply luck. You do have to do the hard work, but then you also do have to understand once the people that get there have to really appreciate and understand that it was not just their hard work. It's like, because it's really demeaning to somebody to say, oh man, I just worked hard and I got to where I am from hard work. And it's like, and then you look at somebody who's been doing it for 10 years who just never got the right luck, never found the right opportunity, never met the right person to break them through whatever it is. They work just as hard, if not harder. It's very demeaning to say that luck was not involved. And that's what I really appreciate on that respect. Oh, I fixed StreamerBot. I can probably remove that message. It's a shame for all the people that putting in too much. Yeah, that's it. But then also I've seen the amount of times people have said, I've been doing this for 7 years before I got a break. And I'm sitting here going, yeah, okay. Okay, don't get disheartened. I'm not. I've been doing it for 5. Okay, don't get too disheartened. So averaging 20 viewers already puts you. Oh my god, I say this all the time, Benny. Oh my god, I say this. I say how lucky I am. The fact that a high average Minecraft streamer is 6 viewers. If you look at the average for Minecraft viewers, in the peak of when people are, the average high is 6 viewers. If you've got more than 6 viewers, you're doing well. The fact that I'm pulling 40, 50 people, I'm like, holy shit. That's why when people ask me, they say, oh, if I want to be a big streamer, should I play Minecraft? It's like, no, don't. Everybody plays Minecraft. Have fun. True. I like Twitch for the vibes and stuff. It's like I go into people's streams and they go, get your check-in. I'm going, oh, do I need that? I'm just here to watch, just to vibe. Like, I've got Mel and Fatty up now. I'm just vibing on them. You guys talk too much. I'm trying to keep up. Never break it past 10. Yeah. Some people never break it past 10. Yeah, and I've seen so many good creators and I'm watching them going, why? Like, you watch those creators and you're looking at them going, why do you have 10 viewers and this person's got 200? I can't see a difference in the quality of stream. I can't see a difference in the content. Okay, I'm going to take a great example. Queso. Queso put in a lot of hard work. Before they started streaming, they put up a lot of TikToks and a lot of shorts. They did their research. They put in a lot of their marketing. They did the work properly. You cannot say Queso didn't get lucky. Anybody who says Queso got to where he is because of hard work alone is delusional. And but they put in a lot of that. And you look at that though, but then you look at other creators and you're going, what's the difference between Queso and this person who's got 15 viewers? They've got the same vibe, the same energy, the same... What's the difference? Because one of them got lucky. That was it. They put in the hard work. They did put in the hard work. It's weird, but it works. Hey, if it's weird and it works, who cares? Send it. Hey, Wintercat, welcome in. Hey, Dolly. Maybe how it is now, just 5 years ago, peak for Minecraft was 120. Yeah, there you go. Slackers. Full family, car, people. Yeah, oh no, I say this. This is the way I look at it. I sit there and I tell my parents, it's like, imagine standing in a room just talking shit and a classroom worth of people rock up to just engage. And you're like, why is there a classroom worth of fucking people here? Why is there... I fully am like... I'm very appreciative, and I struggle to put into words thanking and the support that I get from everybody who comes in, because I always sound like I'm a whingy bitch, because I'm like, I haven't got a partner and I don't have enough and it's not going to support me. That's just reality. We all know that the bottom 90% of all streamers cannot make rent with streaming. We know that. That's why I'm complaining. It's nothing to do with support, because at the end of the day, I'm one of the luckiest Minecraft streamers out there to get what I have, to have this community, to know all these people, have those opportunities and everything. It's something that, a lot of us as kids would never have dreamed of, to have this. Imagine going down to the football field and kicking a ball and stuff, and then, you look out to the side and there's 50 people watching you. And you're just like, wow, it's just, yeah. Tired of people pretending it's not. Fact there. Yeah, exactly, Eve. Like, Eve, you're a fucking vibe. I don't know why you don't have more viewers. You've got a very clear voice. You speak very like, you know, it's not like, yeah, you know, and then you've got good music backgrounds. You've got good entertainment. You've got good quality content with your builds, with your PvP. You've got good engagement. You've got a good positive attitude because you're not consistent. Okay, yeah, I'll give you that. It is okay. I'll give you that. That's yeah. Okay, yeah. Like, I mean, yeah. On that note, guys, if you're not following Eve, when they do stream, absolute vibe. Absolute vibe. I'm not going to elaborate on that one. Oh, you don't like the voice chat constantly going back and I could just mute it. I could just mute it. Does that make it? Is that better? Hey Rex, welcome in. I should appreciate the streamers. Oh shit, I'm not keeping up. I'm not keeping up with you guys though. I'm enjoying these talks though. So many amazing, lovely. Oh my god, so many. Yeah, just chill and whatnot. I'm sick of the screaming ones. I don't want to get the argument that the hard work needs to be put effectively. That's probably me. I just probably do the hard work, but I put it in the wrong places, so it doesn't mean shit. It is hard work, but streaming 3 hours, 4 days a week, making TikToks, videos, and Instagram posts is also hard work, and it's a better use of time. Yeah, and that's it. That's also something else. Is like, it's where you apply that. It's force and direction. It's the same as it's just, you know, same as physics, where you apply something to what direction to achieve what goal. You know, you can apply all the force, do all the work you want, but if it's not being put into the right direction, the end result will not be. Yeah. I need to change. Yeah, that's So you're just making me just sit there and just, you know, you're blowing my mind. I'm just sitting there just like in my head now going like, yeah. This is one reason why I need to, I've put out 5 YouTubes in the last week. Sorry, month. In the last month, I put out 5 YouTubes, and I've got one more that I'm literally rendering right now. It's finished rendering. Upload for the mucker. Okay, I'm now uploading another YouTube video. And this is it. Like, for the last year, I have not uploaded a YouTube video. So as much as I was putting in all the hard work of streaming, I wasn't putting it in the right direction. That's why I was just sitting in my head going, you are so right. You are so right. Because that's what I've been doing. I need to apply my force in the right direction. Oh, can you see the cat? Oh, it's Princess. It's Princess. You can't see. Forrest has actually been behind me the whole time. You just can't see him. Like, look, Forrest is like right there. But you can't see him. See? He's like literally right there. Just outside of the camera. Just outside of the camera, little shitter. He's like, nah, not for you. And then Princess is like, there's a camera. Shit, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I was uploading a new YouTube video because I need to put out, guys, if you haven't seen my YouTube videos, you're missing out. I've been ranting about this new YouTube video for the last like week in Discords, in other people's streams. I'm so excited for this episode that I'm currently uploading right now. That'll probably be up in the next 3 hours. It's so good. Yes, this is a biased opinion. I don't care. It is a good episode. I really enjoyed editing it. I thoroughly enjoyed. So yeah, I'm just uploading that right now. Right here. Right now. Saying whatever Ludwig said in his streamer. I don't watch any Ludwig. He's one of those guys that just, I fully appreciate. Seems like PewDiePie. I fully appreciate, but I just never got into him. Tomorrow's tomorrow's entertainment. Fuck yeah, it's lunchtime entertainment set. Think you can't even monetize before affiliating it. Yeah, you can. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like, I've been doing YouTube for like 5 years, and I have not been monetized on YouTube at all for like the last 5 years, and that's where it really comes down to. I need to apply my force in the correct direction, which is why I have said now that I just recently had a month off from a autistic meltdown. Like, autistic burnout is the official term, but the other one is I had a meltdown. So I had a month off streaming, and now I've come back and everything broke and stuff. I got all these YouTubes out, and it's really made me go, okay, I won't be streaming 5 days a week anymore, because now I'm going to stream 4 days a week, and on Friday I'm going to utilize that day to edit YouTube videos. I want to get one YouTube out a week. I don't care if it's an episode dedicated to this. I don't care if it's a one-off event. I just want to get one video out a week. That consistency, like Eve was just saying, is one of those things that will help. That's the hard work that I need to be putting. It's making those. I've also recently employed Meow Meow to help me with getting clips out on the TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and things like that, which is awesome. Hey, Norm Morgan. So I'm since I've had that time off, it's given me a chance to reflect and really look at it and go, yeah, I need to put that hard work in apply it better. How long it takes you to make a YouTube video? Oh, it all depends. See, that one all depends there, Frog, right? You see, like, I streamed for 3 hours. I got 2 hours worth of footage. It took me about 2 days to do the first hour into one episode. And then it took me another 2 days to do the actually probably about a day and a half each. Day and a half to 2 days each, give or take. But it all depends, because in that respect, that was just taking it straight from my stream. But, you know, yeah, watch out for that Meow Meow. Yeah, make sure you hold a totem around them. Making go full hyperfocus, locked in on Minecraft, building like crazy, and then the other day it just fully crashed. I had a different, like, my autistic burnout was, like, currently I'm unemployed. I'm really struggling to get work, and a lot of it is because of understanding, like, it's the autistic thing, you know, like, a lot of people, I live in a very rural town where it's very, if you have autism, that's just one of the things kids say these days to get attention. And that's the attitude and the stigma behind it. So I don't really get the support and everything on that. And I don't have a job at the moment. So I'm struggling when it comes down to, you know, financially and stuff. And then also I live with my brother, but he goes to work and then he spends a lot of his time in his room. So I don't really have many social interactions. So there's a lot of things that just aren't working. Am I living in the 90s? Not far off. You're not far off. That's pretty much yeah, in a lot of ways. It feels like that. Well, yeah, I only got internet 3 years ago. Like 3 or 4 years ago, properly. I was using my phone hotspot before 3 years ago for internet, which is why I only started streaming 3 years ago, or 4 years ago now. So yeah, it's we're very behind here. And I think it was a lot of that stuff and everything just kind of, and then stream, and things just weren't comfortable. So I just ended up having a big breakdown and shit. And yeah, like I distinctly remember my previous boss, actually, yeah, he told me that they never would have hired me if they knew I was autistic. And it's like, that's thanks. Hey, Cynthia. Yeah, it's just, I mean, yeah, you know that stigma of, mate, how do you think people used to survive back in the day before we diagnosed everybody with all these things? And it's just like, well, a lot of these people didn't survive. All these people suffered. All these, you know, all these things, but that's just the way they look at it here, and it is very. So yeah, you just kind of keep your mouth shut on it and just try and fit in, and then after a while, that mask gets very, you know, that mask is very heavy. Yeah, no, I had to come back, like, because this is where I do feel supported. Because in the real world, it's messed up. You're not all, you know, you just don't get that same respect. You don't. I get told regularly I'm a grown ass man. I should be able to figure it out myself. What's wrong with me? And it's like, thanks for... That's raining again. It's like, yeah, thanks for making me feel like a right piece of shit. Yeah, so like when I you know that feeling of you're the problem, and we all know we should not feel that way. It's very hard not to when it's one of those things when you regularly get asked by your peers and stuff, what's wrong with you? Why can't you figure it out when everyone else can? And it's like, literally have a fucking diagnosis. I got asked that so many times. I went, fuck you guys, I'm going to figure out what is wrong with me. Got diagnosed. And then everyone went, kids these days. But like, what the fuck do I do? You can't sit there and complain that I've got a mental problem. And then I find out that what this mental problem is. And then you say it doesn't exist. Yeah, and it makes it very much like I've got to hide with everything. It's same with like, I remember when I was told my trade school lecturer, I said, yeah, I like playing Minecraft. It's like Lego, but I don't have to pick it up. So it's really good. I really enjoy building and stuff and mucking around with Legos. And I divulged this to him because he told me he does Lego. And was asked what I do in my free time, and I was like, yeah, I love playing Minecraft and stuff and building and just doing that really. And then I'll make YouTube videos on it sometimes, and I try to. I wouldn't, that'd be really cool. And the whole time I'm saying this, he's kind of like just staring at me with this dumbfounded look of, I didn't expect this from you. And then when he finally did say something, he just went, wow, I just lost so much respect for you. And it was at that point I realized, don't ever tell a tradesman that you play Minecraft. Ever. You just need... Oh yeah, straight up. I grew up in the 90s. This is why I never got diagnosed. Because in the 90s I was just a kid. I'll grow out of it. Thing is, I never grew out of it. I just needed to apply myself. I just needed to, just sit still and just do as I was told. It's just like, holy shit, could you just maybe instead of sitting there and saying it doesn't exist, just... No, I was just a kid. And the thing is, though, it never disappeared. I've always been the same person because, well, that's what ADHD is. It's not a phase, Mom. It's not a phase, Mom. You're just acting out because you need attention, yeah. Mm-hmm. You're just overstimulated. Oh my god, trying to explain to people overstimulation. It's like when I'm standing there and they got the car door open and it's just beeping. And I can't understand what they're saying. I can't hear them because all I hear is the car door beeping. And they're looking at me going, just pay attention. And I'm like, bro, can you just close the fucking car door? I cannot hear you until you close that car door. And they refuse to accept that that's the thing. Where they're like, you got a lot of support. Yeah, things have changed that a lot these days. It really has. The 90s were a different time. Like, I grew up in I was born in the 80s, grew up in the 90s. So it was different. And yeah, it was 99% sure of autism. Not in a severe way. It's like, yeah, mine's not severe. All you need to do is just give me the respect and just go, oh, okay, no worries. So don't, have a lot of noises and expect you to understand what I'm talking about. And if you get overstimulated and start freaking out that your shirt is touching you, we just have to sit there and go, oh yeah, that's no worries, and just respect each other. Is that all we have to do? But yeah. Yeah, like, I'm not hard to deal with as long as it's the same as like, you look at somebody and go, oh, you need to wear glasses to see? I can respect that. It's not a hard fucking, you don't have to go out of your way to accommodate somebody. You just go, oh, you wear glasses? No worries. And when their glasses fall off, you go, oh shit, they can't see because they don't have their glasses. It's no different with autism. It's just like, once you understand and just respect these people and just acknowledge it, it's really easy to get by. It's not severe. It's not debilitating. But one can only do so much before it gets too much. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. I only got diagnosed 2 years ago. 2 years ago. I used to always think I had bipolar or depression or something when I was younger. Someone asked me who play games, and I said yes. They asked games I play. I said among a couple of games, mainly They said, oh, you're one of those guys. Yeah, how good does it make you feel, eh? It's like, fuck you guys. A lot more helpful when you go up and say something like, this is how my brain works, and this is what I need to do. Yeah, oi. Yeah, but I also find that people say I'm too direct and people say I'm too blunt, and it's like, no, I'm just being honest and transparent so we can work towards a common goal. Why do you have to be difficult? Hi, Mel. Hi, Mel. Welcome in. How was the rest of your stream? How was the rest of your stream? Welcome in. Hi. I've got a Nips tab up. Hi. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in. Ew. I don't want to watch a Nips tab. I'm going to put up somebody else's face. Thank you for the raid. How was the rest of your stream? How's the rest of your stream? Guys, do you know Mel stole 20,000 of my channel points today? It's a true story. It's a true story. Stole them and just gave them out to the rest of the community willy-nilly, like they were just... I didn't work hard for those. I put in watch. I've been lurking for those points. I probably shouldn't have gambled 20,000 points. I put 20,000 points on No Treasure and lost. God damn it. Mind you, I think I won yesterday's. So it kind of, you know, I think it kind of works out. I think I won the one yesterday or the day before or something. Hey, welcome in. I hope you're doing fantastic. The rest of the stream went well. How did it go? How did the rest of the stream go? And welcome in, everybody. If you're new here, hi, I'm Nips. I build big stuff. Right now, we're working on collecting about 50 shulker boxes worth of leaves so I can build custom trees to go around this bad boy here. Ow. If I die because I'm... Okay, we're fine. We're going in the right direction now. We're going in the right direction. All in trend stream and doubled it? Oh, really? No, I do it all the time. Lost a ring in your house somewhere? Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Yeah, so we're placing 1,328 trees. But before we do that, I've got to collect all of the leaves to do that. So, and can you see all these little dots? All of those dots, they're all trees. There's 1,328. It's going to take me a while. We're currently just collecting leaves for it. Love this build? I do too. I want to keep making it bigger because I just really do. I really love it. But at the same time, I want to kind of branch out and start doing other builds, which is why I've got a new redeem called the Architect. So you've seen other people do it like Linksy and stuff where, you know, 100,000, well, 600,000 channel points and I build something for you guys. Hopefully try and broaden my building spectrum and stuff. I'm really excited for that. Oh, did you? Oh, do I need to look now or should I look after stream? Hey, Talia, welcome in. Did you raid Pooks? I got a Pooks tab. How was the rest of the stream though, Mel? You did? Okay, cool. How was the rest of the stream though? I hope it went really, really well. I can't actually remember what you're doing. I said this early on thingy. As soon as somebody raised me, I can't remember what they're doing. Now, you were playing Minecraft, I know that, because I went fishing, but... Crap, what were you doing today? Oh, God, I hope it went well. But if you've got a raid and run as well, if you've got a raid, grab yourself something to eat, drink, sleep, stretch your legs, grab meds, go to bed, make sure you guys do what it is you got to do. And everybody's coming from the raid, do what it is you got to do. Yeah, you were doing decked out for a while. I saw you walk in at one stage. You walked in and got killed by a Ravager almost immediately. And I was just like, well done. Well done. I was editing this afternoon, so I've just got a new YouTube video. I'm literally uploading a brand new YouTube video right now. Guys, make sure you hit the subscribe button because this is a banger. It's really, really good. Oh, and I knew I was forgetting to say something. Guys, follow Mel. Like, don't be creepy about it and look through their curtains or anything. But just hit that little button. Did we get a shout out? Probably not. Professional streamer. Wait, is that how you do it? I don't even know. Do we get a shout out? Ta-da! Guys, if you're not following, push that little heart button up there on top of the chat thingy. It's over on that side of the screen. Go push that thingy and go watch. Mel is starting a new world. You're up to 100 days? You've beaten the dragon. You've got wings. But this is in relative new... I think it's 100 days or something. Lizzie's sleepy. Oh, you made a sheep farm. I did see sheep. It was fun. It did look like you're having fun. Yeah. I did. Sheep. I need to build another sheep farm. Because my Balkan one is balked. So tired. I don't blame you. Because if it's like the sun's going down for me now, and you're on the other side of the world, that probably means the sun's coming up soon. So you should definitely go do what you got to do. Thank you so much again for the raid. And guys, make sure you hit the follow button if you're not. You should die for a $1 redo. No. Because I don't actually get those $1 redos. And as much as this isn't hardcore, we've got my death wall, my wall of deaths, because I don't die on this world very often. I actually did get the number before this. Well, we don't actually have the number before this. I did find the clip of my last death before this one, but it doesn't have the world number on there. So that means it was approximately, day 3000. And I didn't die for a long ass time. And now we have my wall of death. So if I do die, it goes on the wall. So we won't be doing willy-nilly deaths. A deadly run. Ooh. No, we respect each other's worlds and whatnot here, Brush. If you do want to see somebody, crumble and fall and cry and scream and be in suffering and pain, you are welcome to leave and never come back. But I can understand people, wanting to see people die and stuff. I mean, that's one of the reasons why I play events. That way I do the same thing. Oh, we got ads coming up, guys. We're going to take a quick ad break. That's one of the reasons I do events and stuff, that means I can, like the UHC. I don't mind dying on UHC. I died again 6 times in one night. It's part of the fun. But I'm not doing it in my single player world just for one viewer to get a giggle. That's just toxic. We ain't here for that. You gotta, watch speedrunners. Yeah, there are places to watch deaths. Watch a speedrunner, or when I'm playing UHC on the bad SMP, watch that. There are places to watch. Go watch my YouTube video where I've literally got a 3-minute video of me dying 30 times. There's places to see it. Time and place. That's all it is, Guys, we're gonna have a quick ad break. Because the ads are coming up in 10 seconds. So if you need to grab yourself something to eat, drink, sleep, stretch your legs, grab meds, go to bed, make sure you guys do what it is you got to do. We will be right back after these quick messages. Ads almost over. Watch PvPers? Yeah. There's places to watch people die and stuff. It's kind of like, when you go down and watch a car race, it's really exciting, and we all run up and get our phones out when somebody crashes, and we're all like, oh, that's exciting, how cool was that? We go home, we talk about it. But if the reason you went to the race was to watch somebody actually crash and burn, that's sociopathic tendencies. That's not a good trait to have. But I'm not saying we don't enjoy them and stuff. We all do. We're prone to it. We do like the excitement when we're there and stuff. But, looking for it is, yeah. No, Talia, I haven't had a chance to yet. We had power out this morning, all morning until after lunch, 1 p.m. So I spent from 1 till 3:30, 2.5 hours solid, just finishing off that YouTube video to fucking publish, which is publishing right now. and I haven't had a chance. I'll probably watch them tonight. We got oh yeah, fucking me. I sat there and I charged my phone last night. Yes, I got full phone battery, so that way tomorrow when the power goes out, I'll have my phone to keep myself entertained and I can watch things like the Decked Out video. No worries. The power goes out, the internet goes out with it. Fuck. So I couldn't watch it today. I was spewing. I was like, God damn it. I had a full battery and no fucking internet to use. Eve Nick there, Ori. Welcome in. Did you have fun playing Big Walk? I did try chatting a couple times in your stream, but full respect, I get it. You did seem a bit distracted with Naomi and Jen and everything, and I was just like, look, Ori's playing. Ori's busy. I get it. It was a lot going on, and I'm assuming it was a new game for you guys. But I was just like, yeah, I'll just lurk because you seemed a bit occupied. But yeah, I did say I was in there for a bit, and I was talking to Naomi too a little bit. I gave her a bit of, because I was telling Naomi to keep trolling you and rage baiting you because it is definitely. Especially as soon as you said, "Oh, great! So this is just rage bait Ori stream." I get it, and I'm just like, "Yeah, please." That sounds like. Try to keep. I get it. No, like I said, full respect. I fully understand. I just went off and harassed Naomi a bit, and then harassed Jen a bit as well. Thank you so much for the lurk there, Frog. Appreciate it. I got a cat. Can you see that butt? She was so. I enjoyed the mayhem. I enjoyed the chaos. It was fun watching. It was. I didn't know what was going on, but just hearing you just go. I was like, oh, you bastards. So you don't go into there, you don't want to see Ori in pain. But if Ori's willingly, enjoying herself in pain, it is enjoyable to watch. Because it's, but then when Ori is in genuine pain, it's just like, okay, guys, we can relax now. We don't actually see this. We don't want to see Ori hurt. But if Ori is still laughing and giggling, then we're okay. So I thought I had to be more a leader. That's fair. Hey, Sadie, welcome in. I got a cat, guys. Sorry. I was too tired to figure out what was going on in big. Yeah, started a bit early. That's fair. I've not been getting ads here. Oh really? Shh! Don't tell anybody. I won't if you don't. Princess Monster Truck. What? Are you seeing this? You seeing it? What are you doing? It's a good game, so we decided to complete the game. Oh, you are? You are going to complete it? Is this like a full week of streaming, or is this like a, weekend streaming type, get over and done with, or is it like how long until you finish it? I'm assuming it's a big walk. I made a comment. I said, "Oi, is there a height limit for this game? Because I'm not good at big walks. I've only got little legs." That was the joke I made. I thought that was funny. Princess, I request you to no longer be on my desk. You have exceeded. Thank you. Go lay behind the PlayStation. Good girl. Yep, go lay behind the Princess. Yeah, that's why you guys rock up. I knew it. I'm not getting anything done today because I'm just like constantly just talking shit with you guys. It's not a bad thing. It's just an observation of mine that I'm just, I don't want Fortune. I want Silk Touch. In a fortnight's time. Oh, yeah. Once a fortnight. Oh, okay. Yeah. So it's not going to be, you're not going to smash it out. You're just going to, yeah. Oh, yeah, because yeah. Wait up. We have a couple of Brits. Oh, yeah. Okay, sorry. I've only said a couple of Brits involved. I was like, wait, you're British too. And then I went, oh, but you're not. Yeah, you're talking about time zones, not talking about. Yeah, fair enough. I was on the wrong page. That one. And, I got hair on my tongue. But I'm Australian first. Yeah. I was just thinking about when you said. Well, I read the word British and just went, oh, Jen, you, and oh, everybody's British. And then I went, wait, Naomi's not British. Naomi ain't not British. I mean, maybe. Actually, I don't fully. Like, I'm not gonna. And Laughy too, of course. Of course. I was actually really upset that there was no Laughy stream last night. Every now and then I'd hear Laughy and I was just like, oh yeah, Laughy. Goddamn, why aren't you streaming? Why aren't you streaming? Princess is the real Nipplington? True. True. Princess is there's one over here. Oh man, I'm so good at this parkour stuff, eh? Yeah, exactly. It's because she doesn't have opposable thumbs because she's primitive. Yep. She's a subspecies. Maybe if she was, had opposable thumbs. That's why I want a raccoon, because a raccoon is like a cat, but it's got opposable thumbs. Like, how sick are raccoons? It's like a monkey and a cat had sex. Yeah, I'm sorry for everybody getting that image in their heads. You probably didn't need that, but well, you got it now. It's doing coattail. Coattail? What's coattail riding? I don't know. I'm not familiar with that term. It is exact. Yeah, see? It is. It is, because they're like cats, but they've got opposable thumbs, and they're little gremlins. Bin chicken and possum rolling into one, but more angry. Yeah, well, but they got the semi-opposable thumbs. They're like... I like the bin chicken's not inaccurate, though. Oh, you saw a little possum? I love the difference between an Australian and an American possum. It's so... it's, yeah. Like, yeah, or New Zealand. I'm assuming the New Zealand possum ain't much different to the Aussie possum. I'm assuming your possum is very similar to ours. Oh, what scammage is this? Take that, bastard. Oh, man. Fly. Land. The grace. The elegance. I should be a figure skater. I should Discord. Let's go. Same. Wait, what was the same for? Wait. I'm trying to think. This shit. Right on. Runs coattails to benefit from someone else's success. Ah. Is that like nepotism as well? Is that where, or is that? Oh, they're the same. Right, sorry. Yep, now I'm on the same page. Yeah. Sorry, I was... In my head, I was reading it as if you were saying same. Like, same. And I'm going, okay, what did you say that you're agreeing? What did I say and what are you agreeing with? And then I realized, oh, wait, you're not agreeing with me. Oh, you're saying they are the same. Right, Look, I'm pretty cluey, eh? I have a IQ that is not under 70, mate. Just so you know. Pretty on the ball sometimes. Ugh. IRL channel? Sick. No. I like the Aussie, yeah. Aussie, oh, well, Anzac. Ooh, Anzac possums. Doesn't really work. But yeah. Oh, wait, no, somebody... Hello? Somebody did have a... Oh, was it a name? No. We do have a flag that's like half New Zealand, half Australian. We just do the Southern Cross in red. Is different. I'm just trying to keep him in the Twitch world. Just keep him relevant. Yeah, it's very sweet. No, that's fair. That's. I like that laughy. Makes me laughy. Ha ha ha. And ANZ, yeah, that one works. 5+ years. Yeah. But yeah, 5 years at least. That thing, yeah. Yeah, a little bit. I'm like, oh, bugger. That's, damn. A huge problem. Oh, really? They turn them into hats? I thought that was raccoons in America. Oh. We do have peaceful possums, but just because they're peaceful doesn't mean, it's like the rabbits. The rabbits are peaceful, but they're also a huge fucking problem. And people are like, but they're cute. And it's like, nah, bro, they're a problem. No matter how cute they are. Especially if they're not native. I don't know how native they are and stuff. They're a feral animal. Yeah, it's kind of also like camels in Australia. People are like, oh, but camels. And it's like, dude, they're fucking feral. You go out and shoot them. And you don't feel any guilt because they're a problem. And but then, yeah, and it's like, yeah, nah, like just because, yeah. Not the new roof, nah. Getting crops and stuff, yeah. Yeah, just because they're cute or whatever doesn't always necessarily mean that they're, you want them around. Oh, do I have any more? I should have, yeah, I've got heaps more. What? Actually, I shouldn't have. Shohong. Well, should probably, yeah, well, fortune an entire new brand, a new lot, that's it. Down, you're screwed. Yeah. Yeah, possums are kind of one of those things, they look good in photos and just at a distance. And you just kind of go, oh, cool. You're cute, stay over there. We don't actually get possums here in the territory. I don't think we get them in the territory at all. I can't speak for the entire territory. It's a big-ass place. But I can... Oh, goddamn, I hate getting up here. But I'm pretty positive we don't get them. Possums have rabies? Ooh, maybe. Isn't that raccoons? Koalas have got chlamydia. True. And then the dumbest fucking creatures, like, oh mate, koalas are so dumb. They just, I don't know how they're still alive. Evolution did not do them any favors. Evolution went really kind of sideways with those guys. Two of us possums fighting on our roof was utter dismay. They would be so annoying and loud. But yeah, yeah, we don't get them in the territory. We get other problems. Like, it's like, oh, you guys don't get we don't get platypus, we don't get wombats, we don't get possum, we don't get... But what we do get, you know, is we get other things like big red kangaroos and a shitload of camels and a shitload of emus and giant fuck-off crocodiles. Hey, Sour, welcome in. Soury. Hi. Hi. We have a lot of emus and we have a lot of feral kangaroos, emus, camels, all that stuff for days. Wombat, not a single one. Platypus, nope. Koala, nope. Like a lot of those really cool marsupials, we just don't get them in the territory. It's too hot. Is this modded? Nah, nutty mud crab. Strictly straight vanilla. This is as vanilla as it gets. Nah, not really as vanilla as it gets, but it's a modded client. But it's not modded. Just a client. I've got like you know, performance mods. Nothing game changing. Vanilla Plus, vanilla extras, whatever you want to call it. You know, like I got the mini HUD on the top of my screen directly above me, so you can see my day counter and stuff. You know, nothing exciting. I've got like a brightness booster for stream when I go into really dark places and you guys can't see. You know, things like that. Would you call it modded? I mean, you can. I wouldn't. I would just say I have mods, but I wouldn't call it modded. No. Was swapped during the Pangea breakup? Possibly. Could be. 11 kilos. Goodness gracious. No, I'm not planting them. No, I'm building them. See, this is another one of those free cams so I can show you guys because it saves me a lot of time. We're not planting them. We're building them. Every one of them. I've got them placed down, so I've got to harvest 50 shulker boxes of leaves to place these all down manually. You are God. Have you seen this base? Have you seen the size of this base? Wasn't it 47? It was 49.18, but we're just going to round up to like 50, and then we're going to round down as well, because, like, I've already planted a whole bunch. Hey, T. Yeah, this place has taken me about 11 months to build. It's huge. So, I just build big things. Like, really big things. This is what, yeah, because I want to make it look like this, nice and pretty. I got my storeroom in here too. No, I died at about day 1000. We converted it to single player survival, and I've just been playing on it ever since. Imagine if I died just there, that would have sucked. I'm going to show off the rare enchantments. That would have been, my condolences. This is one of my favorite things, and it's not even exciting. It's just that I love this. If you ever want to make an end portal frame look really cool, just replace all the bedrock with glass. It looks so cool. I think it does anyway. And then, yeah, the one moss carpet for Comview. Make a Death Star? Nah, I've thought about a Death Star, but I went with Unicron instead. Death Star would be cool, though. Death Star would be cool. Wait, noted for 7 Seas? What are you going to do for 7 Seas? Oh, you're going to remove all the bedrock? Why not? I wouldn't mind making a Death Star. I have thought about it before. And if I do the Death Star, though, it'll be from A New Hope. I will not be building the complete Death Star. Firstly, it is probably the one that most people do. And secondly, I think it'll be too easy, per se. You know, it won't have, because it's just a sphere. Where if you build the one from A New Hope, firstly, it doesn't have to be as big. And secondly, all of those floors and stuff, it would feel a lot more worth it than just building, you know, the easier one. Yeah. Easy, quote unquote. Yes, exactly. Hey, Snowy, welcome in. Hi. In the end, I appreciate. I quite like it. It's that's Unicron from the 1986 Transformers cartoon. It's Unicron. You see, the problem, Zan, is all of my stuff is all my cool things aren't over here. All my cool things are over here. Over there. See where that hill is? That's where all my cool things are. All the way over here. Hey, Snowy. Hope you're doing fantastic. Good morning. Hi, Rat. How was your first day at work? Chasing the Charged Creepers, so maybe. Oh, okay, fair enough. Are you guys playing with Charged Creepers for this YOLO just because you guys can? That sounds like fun. I'm down for fuck assing around. I have to be careful though. Not careful. I want to finish my build with Takeshi. Not Takeshi, with Critias. I really want to finish my build with Critias because I haven't, you know, completed a season in YOLO in like a year. Your first place with Smosh Beans and Pyro with your end builds? Oh, really? What? I wouldn't put myself up there. Pyro has got some pretty good end builds. Other people with cool end builds. Was it Luke Craig I saw? I think it was Luke Craig recently. I saw their end and I was like, bro, no, that is sick. That is sick. In Discord? Oh, nice. Sweet. Here you go. Here is a shulker box worth of enchanted apples. Is your homie? Oh, true. He's a vibe. I used to always rock up him on YouTube, and I only just recently found that he was on Twitch, and I'm like, oh, fuck yeah, he's a vibe. Yeah. Fortune and Silk Touch on pickaxes. You know, just your standard stuff. Monster spawners. End portal frames. Bedrock. Enchanted golden apples. As in an enchanted golden apple enchanted with power 4. Spawn eggs. Fire protection on your furnace. You don't want it to burn. You know, blast protection on your TNT. You don't want to hurt yourself. That stuff's dangerous. You know, unbreaking on your anvil makes it last a little bit longer. Sharpness on a stick. You've got lots of pokey bits. You know, feather falling on your... I got nothing for that one. Smite on a potato. Protection 4 on a carved pumpkin. No, okay, that one has merit. Carved pumpkin with prot 4 has merit. And I don't know if it works, though. Oh, true. You don't know Luke Craig? Oh, yeah, he's really, really quite good, yeah. Luke Craig's definitely worth seeing. Prot 3 Elytra, though, did you? I didn't! No, I didn't. There's a couple of... Dude, I only found out about Notch Armor after I discovered God Armor Plus. I discovered God Armor Plus, and then and then I find out there's a thing called Notch Armor, and I'm like, I'm spewing. I'm fucking spewing. Oh, yeah. Twitch and YouTube, Luke Craig, both. Both. Is some Warner Brothers Acme. It's just because I can. Relatively new to Minecraft, really? Well, I've been playing for about almost 10 years. 10 years coming up in December. I've been playing for 10 years. Very, very, yeah. And yeah, this world is completely survival. Vanilla. But we started in beta, and there's some corruption because of the world loading in. So we got some really corrupt chunks and stuff. Updating it from beta. Yeah, this world originally was dedicated to finding exploits and things, so that's why I've got things like God Armor, and that's why I've got Bedrock, and I've got This farm here has got 15 blaze spawners. It's just things that you make because I didn't want to be exactly the same as everybody else. I got sick of seeing not everybody's, but all the worlds are the same. Not all of them are not the same. Everyone's got their own thingies, but when I wanted to do a challenge that I'd never done before and to achieve things that were like, you did what? And I can go, I did. I got water in the nether. I finally did it. One of those things I saw years ago, and that type of stuff. Oh, starting on Sunday? Ooh, upgrade. Oh, fast. Let's go. What the actual heck? Oh, really? Trying to get there. I just stumbled across them on YouTube a couple of times. I don't know how long they've been going for, but yeah. No worries, yeah, do what you gotta do. I think we're coming, it must be dinner time. Settling down and having an early night, for sure. Call it in the morning? Ew. That face is appropriate, I get that face. I was trying to do that face. I'm not good at it though. See, when I first started playing Minecraft there, so I remember I saw people that did incredibly large things that just made my jaw drop, like you just saw. Things that made me go, I didn't know you could do that. Or, holy crap. But every time I saw those, I didn't look at it like it was something I couldn't do. I looked at it like, holy crap, I want to do that. So, it took me a few years, a lot of research, but we got there. And we did it. I don't want to be in here. So we got there. And that's kind of what I want to do. I want to inspire people when they come in and they just see what I've done and they just go, bro, I want to do that. That's sick. And I can go, yeah, what's stopping you? I mean, time is one thing. But if you've got patience and persistence and dedication and you're stubborn as fuck like I am, you'll get it done. Yep. Well, what takes you back 5 years? Was patience and dedication. I don't know, it's something my parents tried to teach me about, but I was playing video games, I wasn't listening. Needed some feather falling carrots before all those falls. Yeah, that's it. I knew there was a relation. Immediately, as soon as I saw it and just immediately thought of Bugs Bunny and feather falling, and I'm just like, oh, that's funny shit. But yeah, it's just, I think also at one stage I did see, who was it? It was Puffingfish. I saw Puffingfish had a tree made out of spawners. Oh, here's one of the mistakes I did, is that he built his tree with spawners before updating his world. There was a certain update, I can't remember which one it was. I didn't. So now my spawners, when I place them, they don't place a pig spawner by default, which is so annoying because I want pig spawners. Now I've just got an empty spawner. If I want to have anything spawn out of it, I've got to use an egg. And I'm like, bro, I don't have that many eggs. I've got so many spawners, not that many eggs. Oh, man. But yeah, that was something that I wanted to do, was when I saw that Puffingfish did it. I didn't want to do exactly the same, because that's something I always try to avoid, is copying people. I'd rather be inspired by them. I'd rather do something that was inspired instead of doing something that's, the same. It's already been done. I'll put my flair on it. I don't have a flare. I don't know. Mum didn't trust me with flares. She said that I might burn something. Haha, you see what I did there? Wordplay. Wasn't even funny, but I did it. And that's the thing. I did it. God, I'm an idiot. Can you... I love you. Hiya! God, so athletic at this game. And being, oh, yep. Sorry, yep. Gotcha. Yep. Sorry, this is my terribleness when it comes down to following. I was even thinking after stream yesterday, like, Nips, dude, did you hold a conversation once that whole stream? I think, because I remember even at one stage, somebody, Jen put in there, oh, look, and the conversation's moved. And I was just like, oh no, that is such a truth. I have not sat still this entire stream. It only takes one message in chat and it will derail the entire conversation. And because of that, I've got no fucking clue what I'm talking about most of the time. Hey, Glitched, welcome in. Hi. Oi, Glitched, I've literally got... I went from 700 storage glitched to 1,650. I was looking at it going, and I emptied out all of my freezer and everything, and I had like, I didn't even have 1,000 items, but I just looked and went, I don't care. I don't need more space, but I'm never worrying about space again. Just open that storage right up. I'm like, never again. Fuck this game. I'm not looking forward to next week though, because it goes offline, and then I have to pay for it. God damn it. Barely fit everything from my freezer though. Yeah, thankfully I had some fucking death bags because I placed in platinum, so I got like 100,000 for that, and then I got some loot bags which had another 200,000 in them. So I just went, oh sweet. If I didn't have that, it wouldn't have gone up that high. And it's the same as the only reason it's only at 1650 now. It's not at 2,000 is because I need another 350,000 coin. But yeah, the game goes offline in like a week or something. September 1st. Holy shit, it's almost spring. Oh, wow. I just realized it's spring in a way. No, okay. It makes sense that it is getting a bit warmer. But at the same time, it shouldn't be... we should still have a few more cold days left before it gets too warm. But it kind of explains... now I'm just realizing, oh, that explains why it's getting warmer. It's fucking almost spring. Oh, okay. Wow. Hey Beth, look, we fixed the streamer bot. God, I was a buffhead, wasn't I? So yesterday, right, you know how I said everything was logged in, it's all connected and everything? And it's all working, I can't figure it out. Well, it said 4 out of 4 was connected. But the thing is though, and there was 4 accounts out of 4 accounts connected. But I needed 5 connected. When it said Twitch was connected, it was connected to my bot account. And I looked today and said, and it was like, why does it say I don't own any of my redeems? They're mine. Oh, because I'm not logged in. Only the bot was logged in. So the real Nipplington was logged in, but Sir Nipplington wasn't. But that's why I looked and went, it was 4 out of 4. And I saw Twitch was connected. So I just didn't look deep enough. Be fall soon. Actually, I think you'll find that the Southern Hemisphere runs on a different set of rules, so it will be spring in a week. I'm no longer pandering down to the Northern Hemisphere. It ain't, nah, I'm done with it. I'm done with it. It's the same, every time you see a movie poster or a game release, coming this fall, and I'm like... Okay, wait. When is it coming out? Australia, like, the Southern Hemisphere has had to do this for the past... and it's literally, you look at it, the Southern Hemisphere has always been looked at by the Northern Hemisphere as second class. We're on the bottom of the map, we're down under, everybody, if you're in Sub-Saharan Africa, if you're in South America, or if you're in Australia... All of these places are looked down upon, second class. It doesn't matter. There's not enough... Who cares? I'm fucking over it. I understand there isn't enough demography to cover it. I get that. but I'm fucking over it. Just get good. You need to get respect. That's what it is. Just because we live in a different hemisphere doesn't mean we're not second-class citizens or lesser beings than anybody else. And I'm quite done with it. Yeah, this is something that is actually it's really been sparking me lately, and I'm done with it. It's not even a joke anymore. It's not like, oh, let's see if we can stir nips up, because I will get worked up on it. It's just something I'm so sick of seeing. And everyone in New Zealand, in Australia, in South Africa, in all these other places have to compensate and accommodate and figure this shit out. And the rest of the world's sitting there going, oh, well, how about you just get good? It's kind of no different to America sitting there going, yeah, we use the freedom system. How about you get good? And it's like, I'm sorry that you do things differently. Have you considered that that's because we're different and nothing to do with my skill set? And I'm sick of it. Just because you write your calendar different doesn't mean you are superior. Just because you were the ones who colonized the world first and I was one of the colonies doesn't mean you are better than me. Just because my country started off as a prison state and developed into one of the greatest nations in the world, you can't argue with that. Try me. Doesn't mean we are less of a species. And yes, this is something that comes down to something as simple as, dude, I'm just saying that the seasons aren't right. And it's like, no, they're not right for you. That's all it is. It's the same with, when the Americans come in and they go, you spelt color wrong. And it's just like, I never spelt color wrong. No, the American changed the way color was spelt in order for them to stand out differently. You guys spell it wrong. Or, wait up, what if we just say we spell it differently? Because you go to other countries, they spell colour with a K. Are they wrong? No. They're different. Can we stop attacking people? This xenophobia needs to stop. I wouldn't say Australia's the best. We have our problems and stuff. A lot of things New Zealand definitely beats us at. But we're constantly looked down upon. Oh, there's Australia. They wouldn't be able to get it. They don't even have technology. We can do things too. We're just as capable. And you spell it colour. Really? There you go, Dwarfy. Thank you for that. But it's so demeaning. And this is another thing. And I'm sorry that I'm coming across so aggressive, but this is one of those things that has actually led to the autistic burnout. It's one of these things where, as an Australian, we've got to constantly sit down and pretend and while everybody's looking down on us. Yeah, but you're Australian. You guys don't even have that. Yeah, but you grew up in Australia. You probably didn't even have power. Yeah, but you grew up in Australia. You guys speak backwards. Yeah, but you grew up in Australia. It's all upside down over there. It doesn't even matter. Yeah, but you guys are just actors. Is Australia even real? You know what I mean? I understand the jokes, but it gets to a point. It's just can somebody just consider we exist and just acknowledge us and give us the respect we deserve instead of just telling us that we're wrong because we were our spawn location? You know what I mean? I'm sorry, we spawned in a different, I guess I'll try again in the in the next fucking life. I'm sorry I got a bit worked up, but yeah, I'm just. It's a similar thing when people, with times and stuff. It just, when I go good morning, and then immediately you get everybody attacking you. It's afternoon, and I sit there and I look at my clock and I go, it's fucking morning. I've got a coffee. I just woke up. Sit the fuck down. But they don't even consider that there's another place in the world outside of where they are. They just go, no, I'm the only one that exists. It's just me here. And where I am, it is this time and it is this temperature. You can't say you're cold. Because somebody, you know what happens when all you guys, when the Europeans have been complaining about the heat? Well, how do I react when you guys have been complaining about the heat for the last 3 months? How have I reacted? Have once I said, it's not fucking hot, it's cold? Have I once No, every single time Europe has been complaining about the heat this winter, I have actually been supporting and going, yeah, no, I fully get that. That's fucked. I can relate. I don't blame you. I've been on your side. Everyone. Same with all the Americans and stuff. Constantly, like, you know what? I understand that things are different to me. But as an Australian, do we ever get that courtesy? Ever? No, you're wrong. It's not that. Because where I live is my situation dictates your... I'm sorry, yeah. Just needs to be said. Spawned in hard mode. Hey, Miss Ferret. Have to realise that the amount of good will towards them is a bit strained at the moment because of the gestures and everything. Yeah, the political climate, yeah. But yeah, no, sorry. Just, I guess I've been feeling a little bit neglected, not abandoned, but, you know, and I guess that's kind of one of those things that it really does just, like, maybe I didn't need to get that worked up on that, sorry. But you can see, yeah, obviously, because it's Australia, New Zealand, a lot of these places often just get completely dismissed, and it's just like, hello, I'd kind of understand also, like, if we were a smaller country, you know, like, Eritrea, what do you call it, something, or like, Konovo or some places, you know, like that. But it's like, we're an entire fucking continent. And I'm not even talking about Australia, I'm talking about the whole southern hemisphere. Sounds more with trolls, yeah. Yeah, the trolls, and I'm still palmy sub from Subway for dinner. Lunch and dinner. I don't like that, Beth. I'm just going to put it out there. I don't like that. I don't like that. Please don't use that word again. The word lana. Just because I understand what it means doesn't mean that is... I don't like that word. It does not vibe the same way. I could do dinch. I'd just say afternoon tea. I'd say afternoon tea. It was a brunner. It was all three in one. It was breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It was a brunner. Oh god, no! Just certain words, they don't. Oh, that was blasphemy. Don't ever do that again. Brunner every meal speedrun. But yes, that's one meal a day. How do you speedrun that? How do you speedrun that? I guess you could do it every day, yeah. The song's a fault. Because the only thing you've eaten? Yeah, that makes sense, yeah. Well, you know what I had for brunner today? Well, I haven't had it yet. Okay, it's not true. I had a coffee for breakfast. Does that count? I can say a coffee for breakfast counts, right? Hello. Remember the song came out? These guys were definitely very different. They were different. Oh no, he fell. Almost died. Oh, fell, almost died. Can I paint? Ooh, painting time. What are you painting now? I like your paintings. You got really good paintings. Counts as breaking a fast. What about... No, okay, that one doesn't either. Yeah, no, you got a good point. That's another funny one, actually. When people get really upset with you, let's say you don't eat until lunch, and then you have yourself a muesli bar, a granola bar, and then you say to somebody, I'm just having some breakfast. And then you know what they'll do? They'll look at you and they'll go, it's not breakfast time. And that's not even breakfast. At best, that's a snack. And you're just like, that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm breaking the fast with a snack. What do you... And, you know, people... Because it's just like... It's it's those little things, you know, when people just, you know, tell you you're wrong, is when you eat egg. You cannot eat egg after 11 o'clock. That's the rules. Unless it's in something. Apparently. I don't know. I don't understand these rules. But yeah, like, you know, constantly being told when you're wrong, and, you know, it really does become very, like, draining. Very draining. I'd love to own a trumpet. They're so much fun. They're really great for annoying people. You know, like, you whip it out like a party or stuff when you're drunk and you just start, like, you know, dancing around, like, doing the big old, you know, like the Ministry of Walks, you know, when fucking Cleese is doing that really long, big, you know, like you're stomping around the house playing a trumpet with that big Ministry of Walks walk. You just be obnoxious and it's just fun. Trumpets are fun. Are a superfood? They are. This is true. Chickens are goated. Like, it's actually quite amazing that back in the day, chicken was such a luxury because they couldn't maintain them, mainly because of predators and stuff. They couldn't keep them. And it wasn't until we started actually, you know, breeding them for purpose and stuff and what we have today. And it's just like, holy shit, how long have mankind been missing out on this superfood? Like, bro, how good is egg? Hey, Tiny, welcome in. Hi. Broken. Am I tried too much? Wait. Chicken butt nuggets? Oh my god, I did not read that. Oh my god. Chicken butt nuggets. Yeah, okay. I just had a really, really not PG thought, and I'm just trying to figure out how to vocalize it the best way at the moment. I'm just thinking about how to say that I love ass to mouth because I eat eggs, but I'm just trying to figure out how to say that properly. And I think that that's probably the best way to say it. What? It is asked about? That's something important. Yeah, that one's another one. Yep. Yep. Morning, welcome in. We're being inappropriate. 2 new phrases added to Limp's vocabulary. This is where I'm glad I've got a really good forgettery, because what I'm going to do is, instead of taking out one of my books of knowledge and replacing it with those quotes and phrases, I'm just going to leave the book of knowledge in there. And when I talk about the book of knowledge, I'm talking about probably some other useless facts, like how to write Atlantean or something. You know, something else I don't need that is way more important than remembering those words in that order. Poultry vent to human eating orifice. Well, that does sound like it just comes straight out of the fucking science lab. Is this how... I don't know, like... Does it sound worse? I can make anything sound bad. It's not hard. That's actually one of the problems with a lot of the things in the world, because a lot of things people hear and they go, oh, that's bad! And it's like, that's not bad. It just is bad because you're making it sound bad. If you just look at things for what it is on its, you know, on its merit, it's not. It's like my name. You know, people get offended by it. They go, oh, Niplington. I can't say the word nip. That's offensive. And it's like, you know, it's when it gets a bit nippy outside, or just nip into the shops and you can't even because or the fact that, you know, you are a human that has nipples and that is how your child, you know, not all children, but still, you know, and things like that. And people, it's just, yeah, it's like people's perception. So yeah, you can make anything sound bad. And if you've got the right, if you have the right, the wrong perception or whatever, anything can sound bad. It's really annoying. Because then you have like people with really, really, really cool names, you know, and they, you know, I don't know, I can't think of anybody off the top of my head who's got like a really, really cool name that gets static, you know, like at all. Nah. Can you jump, sir? Ugh. Nah. I fucking love this song, eh? I love the intro. It's just, it has that right energy. Be on the floor. Da 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 da. It's got such a good energy, eh? From I mentioned like that. Finger. Oh my god. The moving finger. Kenny Everett. Oh my god. So yesterday I was talking about a show and I was like, I can't remember what the show was. And I was trying to remember a phrase, which was when they said, oh, I looked, but I found it with no, I looked, but to no avail. And the bloke was like, well, we're avail. And then there's another, and yeah, that was a funny joke I was trying to think of yesterday, and I couldn't think of the name of the show. And the show was the Kenny Everett Show, and it's fucking hilarious. Anyway, there's another skit on there. I think it was this one. Maybe it was another one, but he gave him the finger. But it wasn't just any ordinary. It was the moving finger. I swear it was a Kenny Everett show. I swear it was. If you degenerate enough, yeah, exactly. You know, like doodle. You know, like it's like the word fart. Everyone will giggle, and it's like it's literally just a body function. You know, like it's just. And then because the word mastication sounds like the word masturbation, everybody gets a giggle out of that. So you can't use that word when you're eating because people will be like. If you say I want to... Oh, yeah, it's kind of like when you go up to your homies and you go, oi, fist me. Yeah, no, that's it. You know, like, if you're... Depending on how you perceive that... Yeah, like, I mean, I can't be responsible for how you perceive those two words in that order, considering... It was clearly meant in one way. With subliminal messages to make you think otherwise. Chicken butt nuggets. Oh my god. Bethany Jean. Good old butt nuggets. Bang! Did you literally write that pose, that chat, just so you could put it as a quote? You're like, I'm gonna write this, and then I'm gonna quote it, because I am hilarious. You literally did, didn't you? You're just like, how do I imprint this into Nip's brain forever? I know, I'll make it a quote. You can't get rid of it now. It's very toxic. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Oh, Beth, have you seen what we got? We got new end of stream game rules. What do you call it? We're doing a new thing at the end of streams now. And there's certain rules and stuff. It does mean that certain people are going to miss out, which is a bit sad, you know, because if you have to go to bed before we do it, you will miss out, which is kind of like our bugger. But even if I did it, at the start of stream, many people would miss out then. So either way, someone's going to miss out. So we're going to be doing it at the end of stream. And for those who don't know, what we do at the end of stream now is we play a round of GeoGuessr. And it is a lot of fun. We did it yesterday, and Rad came in and was telling me, I've been there, and it was really horrible because Oh my god, there was 2 of them. One of them in particular, I was sitting there and I went, I think this is Finland. It didn't end up being Finland, it ended up being Belgium, and I got it right. But then the next one, immediately I did the same thing. I went, this looks like Finland. And then I said to myself, no, dude, just because the last one was Finland doesn't mean this one's going to be Finland. Not Finland, sorry, Iceland. So I kind of was like, no, it won't. There's no way. And then it ended up being fucking Iceland. I could not believe that. And then there was the other one, which I could not believe, and Rad confirmed it. I was like, how the fuck is that Serbia when there's no Cyrillic and they've got fucking Ural text in there? Did my head in. But no, it was a lot of fun. We did quite well. We got one in Belgium, like 28 kilometers, which is huge. Anyway, so what we do now is at the end of stream, which isn't, not now, but it will be coming up at some stage. But when it comes to the end of stream, we go and we play GeoGuessr for do that 5 rounds. Now, when we do that, there are rules that are very simple, and they're really fun rules for everybody. Is everybody can guess and can yell at me and do what they want. I'm just going to ignore you. It's great. That way, people can't influence me with if they've already played that day or things like that. And you guys can essentially, quote unquote, play. You know, and, you know, play from chat. But it won't influence me because I'm just going to ignore it. The only real problem with that is I have to hope everybody respects those, you know, the fact I will not be monitoring chat. And also it means I will have to rely on somebody in the mod team to just be available for that time. And I don't like putting it on people, pressuring people and saying, oi, I need you for this. Because you know what I'm like, guys. You know I don't like that. But it also will make life a lot easier if there's at least just one mod there, just because I will be actively ignoring chat. Yesterday I had Lizzie there, which was great. And it's lots of fun. And it's like, I love it. It's a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying it. And yeah, you guys can all sit there and try and figure it out. But we'll do that at the end of stream. Not yet, not now. End of stream. Just let you guys know. I'm excited for it. For now, though, it's ads. So if you've got to grab yourself something to eat, drink, sleep, stretch your legs, grab meds, go to bed, make sure you guys do what you're going to be right back after this quick messages. I'll see you soon. Him back. I know blue sign equals EU. Does it? I know like blue sign with like red around it is like Poland, Belgium, not Poland, but like Western Europe is Western Europe. But I don't know much about. I was meant to pause that. Hopefully I didn't lose any. Won't be too bad. Yeah, I'm learning street signs. I'm really good with text identification. I'm not good with phone numbers. I'm reasonably good with website codes, area codes. I'm not bad at Flora. There's a few things about the game that I'm like when it comes down to the language text identification, I'm quite good at that. That's my etymology, but there's other bits that I'm just useless at. The amount of times I'm sitting there going like, is this... Like, I got one the other day and I picked El Salvador because I was like, it's just not Mexico, but it's got a Mexican vibe to it. It ended up being fucking in Argentina, right near Montevideo. Like, which is, I guess, yeah, Buenos Aires. Oh, cool. I didn't know that. One of the only things I can do is read the license plates. Yeah, here's the thing though. All the license plates are blurred out. All of the license plates in GeoGuessr are blurred, and it's so painful because it keeps telling you like, oh, look for the blue stripes on European number plates, and I'm like, they're blurred. I hate you. But with one thing with GeoGuessr, you know, like once I got somewhere near me, and immediately I recognized it because I was like, oh, I know that place in Australia. And so you might get similar, like, you know, there might be a time where you'll go, oh my God, that's Rotterdam. Oh, I know that place. You know, that happens. If both front and back are yellow, Dutch might be, well, yeah. I know lots of banners. I'm okay with flags, but at the same time, I'm not the best with them. Blurred stripes, that's what it's telling you to look for. It's so hard to see. From my city, yeah, there you go. See, and those ones are the ones where, yeah, you people in chat can really jump up and go, oh my God, I know this, and you can sit there and yell and scream, Nips, and I'm going to ignore you. And then and then I'll look over at chat and be like, oh, you fucking, oh my God. Like, there was Rad telling me it was Serbia in chat, and I was ignoring it, clearly, because that's the rules. But I'm like, oh, damn it. And I knew it wasn't Serbia because there's no Cyrillic. What I didn't realize is that Konovo in the south of Serbia don't use Cyrillic. Stupid heads. For those who don't know what Cyrillic is, it's Russian. That's the layman's. Yeah. But, you know, I think it's really exciting. Yeah, I want to fucking play Geoga. I have also considered not always doing it at the end of stream. I've also considered maybe doing it like mid-stream or something, you know, during breaks or stuff if I have those. But I'm like, I think just not that. Yeah, it is. It's a different alphabet. It's the Russian. Well, the Russians use the Cyrillic alphabet, which is where a lot of people say, that looks Russian. And it's like, yes, it is. But then, you know, if you go to Ukraine, they don't use the Russian alphabet. And Serbia doesn't use the Russian alphabet. It's just Serbia, Russia, Ukraine, Montenegro, Moldova. These places all use the Cyrillic alphabet. And it's just most commonly known with Russia. Hello, Pyfro. Hi. Well played. Well done. Can I plant you? And can I... Yes. Bounce. No. Yes. I was correct. Eh. Bling, bling. Eh. I just had a yip. I just had a yip. Not a bunyip, just a yip. But the cats are not even acknowledging the... As if there was... So I'm like, okay, well there wasn't a yip then. Yeah, the cats are fine. That's why I'm confused. This is what I think cats are like a silent alarm. You see, like, if anything ever happens in the house or anything, and it's like, oi, what's going on? I just look at my cats. You see, if they haven't looked up, it's not worth me looking up. You know? It's great. It's like a silent alarm. And then, yeah, when there is a problem, I look over at the cats, and the cats are all looking, and I'm like, something's wrong. But I just looked over, and I went, well, that's Princess at the moment. As you can see, she's on high alert. And Forrest is sitting right next to her. As you can see, on high alert. Completely dead to the world. So, what unbothered kitties are exactly. That's why you look over and you go, oh. That's what, that also makes, that's where my curiosity jumps in, because I never like accepting, oh, don't worry about it, or don't, it's nothing, just, because I said so, I hate accepting that. I always need to know the whys. But the fact that the cats haven't jumped up means I don't need to know the whys, which kind of also contradicts me in my head, because in my head I'm sitting here going, why don't you care? Oh, I think it's actually the dog across the road. Could just be the dog across the road. Non-Latian based. Oh, non-Latin based alphabets is if it looks angry, it's Russian. If it's extra loopy, it's Arabic. If it looks cursive, it's Thai. You want me to throw you for some loops, though? I'll throw you through some loops, because if you go, right, to Russia, you speak Cyrillic. And then you go, like, to the Middle East, and they do Arabic. Go to Georgia, Armenia. In Georgia, Armenia, it almost looks Cambodian. And then, yeah, you look at the one near Cambodia, and you're going, okay, that looks squiggly and type whatnot. That's interesting. But all the ones in Southeast Asia, Cambodia, Laos, Thailand, they're all different. And then you go across and you think, and then you go across to India. In the south, they've got borderline fucking hieroglyphics and pictographs. And again, it's very similar to Southeast Asia, though. And very similar. And a lot of people also confuse Chinese with Korean, or Korean with Japanese. And these are three very different language alphabets. Very different alphabets. But yeah, just on the way of, if it's not Latin, it could be Cyrillic, Arabic, or then, yeah, Asian. It's like, it could be cursive, it's Thai. It's like there's so many. And then, yeah, the loopy ones, like if you look at Arabic and then you look at something from like Cambodia or something, it's kind of like a blocky version of Arabic. It's strange almost. It's different, yeah. If it looks very round, it's Korean. No, I think I'm. If it looks, see, Koreans use a lot of circles, because the circle means one of two things. If it's at the start of the word, a circle means nothing. It literally is, we needed to put something here to fill the space, because otherwise we couldn't write the character, so we're just going to put a circle there. And if it's at the end of a word, the circle means ing. It's just like, yeah, it's the ng, the ng. So they use a lot of circles. Pungyang, Punyang and stuff like that. Like, you have places like that. That's where you would find the O at the end. And you'd also probably find one at the start as well, because just to fill up that dead space. Also, yeah, but when it comes to the kanji, the Japanese with the Korean, see, that's where the Japanese are very similar to the British. You see, back in the early days, right, like when King Richard was around, King Richard was fucking French, so he brought a lot of French words into English. So therefore, in English, we would call things like lamb, we'd call mutton, and things like that. Cow was beef, and that's where we get a lot of our French influence and stuff, because it was considered to be upper class and fancy and elite to be French. Now, this was exactly the same in Japan. Japanese scholars and historians, teachers, people from all over, all walks of whatever professions, would travel to China to learn their ways, to learn anything they could for about 100 years. They went over, they took their language, they took their art, they took their religions, not took them, they just, and they started developing themselves. And then they became very caged in for a while. But because of this, Japan has got a huge Chinese influence. However, they still maintain themselves, very similar to Britain. How it's like, why do you have all these French words in English? Why do you have all these Chinese characters in Japan? That's the same reason. So when you have things in like the elite stuff, like newspapers and whatnot, and storefront signage and things, that would all be written in kanji, in Chinese. It was more elite, it was more professional, it was upper class. It was just, and so that there's it does make it a little bit difficult, because you'll read like a label on the back of something, for instance. Like, you look at the Japanese date, it's written with kanji characters. They write the moon and the sun and whatnot. It makes it a lot easier and smaller. But it makes it also really hard, because you'll look at a label and you'll see a bunch of kanji written all over it and go, oh, this must be Chinese, this must be Mandarin. And then you'll see in the middle of it a few bits of fucking katakana, and you go, oh, it's fucking Japanese. Oh, you rotten bastard. So it's very hard as a Westerner for us to decipher between the two. And I imagine it wouldn't be any different to somebody who reads the Japanese or Thai or any of these other languages as a first thing. They would see English, and they would see French, and they would see Spanish, all as the same thing. They would, because why would you see it any different? It's just a different combination of these same letters. So it's like, and it's very much like, so I fully do get it. Like, how do you know it's Japanese if they're just using kanji? Granted, with some it's a bit easier once you learn a few things, but if you're just looking at the letters on that, it's, but, and this is something, this is one of my guilty pleasures when it comes down to etymology and stuff, is identifying and understanding all of these things, which is why I do so well at GeoGuessr when it comes down to identifying languages and stuff. Like, I'll see a street sign, or I'll see a sign at the front of a shop or something, and I'll just recognize and go, oh, that's in this language. And I don't know, it's just whatever ticks me that makes me want this knowledge. I need this knowledge in me. And I really quite enjoy understanding all these differences. It's kind of like that where do we come from type thing, like understanding the basics so I can appreciate it better. And so that way also I can learn to work with other people. For instance, like when I go to do some of my stuff for stream, I'll not use certain words because I know that it'll be a translation issue for certain people. And it's like, that's just, and that is one of the things that does make life easier, is understanding, a lot of these different things. Understanding a bit of Dutch means if I go to Africa, South Africa, I can have a bit of a head start. No, it's not going to, Dutch and Afrikaans are not the same, but they help. And understanding the history of how South Africa was colonized and everything and all of that, and just history and anthropology, it just helps you understand so that you can all work together to achieve a common goal and understand. And it puts me at less stress because I'm not wondering, why are you different? Why does this? Because, like Star Wars put it very well. It's what is it? It's fear leads to hate, hate leads to suffering, but before there's fear, there's unknown, there's uncertainty. It's that. Shit, I've actually, oh, jeez. I've been gone for so long. Yeah, I remember, I'm back. Hi. Yeah, so like that uncertainty is something I want to get rid of, because if, you know, that's what humans are by nature. That's why when we see somebody who is different, we inherently just immediately don't trust them because they're different. We just don't understand it. So as soon as we can understand things, we don't have to worry about being scared. There's nothing to be scared of if we understand it. So I guess that's what my brain's always like. I need this knowledge. I need to know. And yeah, so languages or alphabets I'm really I love that stuff. And yeah. It's also kind of helps with a lot of things, like if you ever call like a Korean person Japanese, or Japanese Korean. I know one hates that. I think the other one doesn't like it. I think Japanese people hate being called Korean, and Korean people loathe being called Japanese. But yeah, it's like, you know, immediately it's like, oh, educate yourself. We're different. It's like, oh. Last. Knowledge is power. I'm hungry. Hi, hungry. I'm dead. Hi, hungry. I'm Jimmy. I hate you. I hate you, Jimmy. Why? Welcome in. Hey, Vinyl Records, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Why do you do this? See, these are the good trolls. This is the thing, you know, like, you know, I've said this to people before. It's like we all love a troll. They're fun. You know, somebody coming in and, yeah, being, hi, you know, just that. Like, those are the trolls you want in streams. The ones that just make you giggle. The ones that bring a bit of life to the party without pain to everything. But then there's the other trolls, you know, the ones that are sitting there going, oi, I'll give you, you know, I'll give you $100 if you go die. And it's just like, all those, you know, the negative trolls. We already had one of those today. We politely asked them to leave. It was actually very polite. We just did to say, look, if that's what you're after, you are welcome to leave. And then there's the other troll, the more humble or warmer ones that you want in chat, just because it's like, okay, yep, okay, buddy, okay. Balance. I get the time that fits when two people speak different languages but can follow a conversation while both. Yeah, you'll find that. I'd find it intriguing. Yeah, funny is the word. Funny is acceptable. Like, yeah, somebody in. And that there's one. Yeah, that's where I need to understand more, because if somebody talks to me in German, I want to be able to understand them without being able to understand German, without being able to speak German, which I can do a little bit. And I find it, yeah, it's very interesting how, like, somebody from, like, say, South Africa and somebody from Netherlands or somebody from Portugal and somebody from Brazil, and then, you know, things like that, and they can all understand each other. Did I say Spain and Brazil, or did I say No, Portugal and Brazil. I did say Portugal and Brazil. Yeah. You know, yeah, so it's very, a lot of these things will come across. 4. I don't feel like we've gotten as many trees today. I think I've been yapping way too much. There's been so many times where I've just been trying to keep up with chat. There's been a lot of you guys today. Thank you all for coming down. Genuinely. Like, you've no idea how much it means that I had a month off and I come back, and the first 2 streams I've had literally 100 people in each plus. And I'm just like, I didn't... Thank you. Thank you everybody for coming down and shit. Show the Spoken Gem. Spoken Gem is not the easiest, no. Nah. I can translate written German relatively easily. I've had Moon with me before on occasions while I've tried to translate German, because Moon's German. And it's really great because I'll try my best and go through it, and Moon was giggling the whole time. And then I get to the end and I go, how it was it close? I think I got it. And they were like, you got this word wrong. And I go, damn it! One word. But the thing is though, when I read it, I understand even if I get one word wrong, I can still understand the basic idea of, like, the basic message, which is, you know. And then, yeah, it just takes, every now and then I get a word that's just a little bit, yeah, wrong. Most of them I get. Most of it, yeah, right, though. The gist, yeah. Just not word for word, yeah. There's a lot of things I don't understand. Like, a lot of their grammar and punctuation I don't understand. Like, why they use, like, der and stuff. I'm like, is that, you know, like, trying to remove a lot of the filler word thingies? Ugh. Oh, man, I've got to make a thumbnail for my new YouTube. Bugger. Oh, pop. Oh, crap. I don't even... I gotta do a thumbnail for my new YouTube. I haven't even thought about that. But, you got 10 in a row? Darwin, have you even spoken once in this stream? Oh my gosh. How have you got 10 streams in a row when you haven't even... Wow. Hi. Thank you for those 10 streams. I think it's leftover pizza day today. Oh, almost didn't. Meow. Nope. Nope. Banana. Oh, look at that parkour skills. They don't call me the best Minecraft player for nothing. My best Minecraft player ever. Mmm. Ugh. You can get better than this. You can get better than that. Oh, damn it. There's no... That's right. Missed it. Ugh! Got it. Oh, I appreciate it. No, that means a lot, knowing that I've able to provide something in the background, whether it's comfort, entertainment, distraction, whatever it may be. The fact is, it means a lot finding that when people have been, like, spend all day here, or it's like when people tell me they put me up, they go, oh, I'll put you up on my TV while I'm painting, and I'm just like, you did what? You know, out of everybody, you could have been what? You could have put on a TV show you wanted to watch. You could have, and you put, and it just blows my mind. Completely. I'm just like, So yeah, so when I get told by that, and it's people think sometimes, oh, I've got to say something in chat so people know I'm there. It's like, you don't have to. It means a lot. But even if you don't, if you're there, that just, yeah. That's what matters. And it means a lot. It's just hard to acknowledge the lurkers, and I mean, I could always just actually say thank you to the lurkers and really appreciate you. But like, you know, individual, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah, Tazzy, I see ya. I don't actually. I just know. What are we up to? Oh, geez, what have we been doing? We've only been going 2.5 hours, and I'm already just like, kind of a little bit over. I'm also hungry. Sharp nips. Hey, Tazzy. I'm a huge lurker myself. I know. Like, I do try to. I'm trying to be more social in streams. Like, I even chatted in Mel's today, and in Fatty McDaddy's I had a couple words, just seeing how they are. Trying to pop into Kimmy's before they raid out in the mornings. I'm trying to be a little bit more. I even, like, last night after stream, I popped into Jen's and Ori's and Naomi's and said hello to all of them, which is something I don't normally do. The thing is, though, I just don't want to also set a standard where people are like, oh, Nips will, you know, because I might, you know, this energy may not last per se, and I may, you know, come in, like, after doing it for like a couple weeks, I'm just like, I can't keep doing this, I'm drained. I don't know. It doesn't sound like much, but it could potentially happen. You're at home. But I'm trying to be more active. You almost finished? Hey, Swifty. How are they going? I hope they're going well. I'd imagine they wouldn't be too stressful for you because you are like, because you're not like the full-time teacher, so I'm imagining they're not too stressful. But I can't really, I don't know yet. Hopefully you'll let me know how they go. Hopefully they're going well. Hopefully they're going well. Yeah, I'd imagine if you were the usual full-time teacher, it would be a lot more stressful because of the position. I'm trying not to just you know, to depreciate the value of Swifty's work either here, by, you know, it's like by saying like they're a temp, because it's like, no, they're in training. But then, yeah, I'm just trying to not use words that come across negative, with a negative connotation. Not doing well, I don't think. What do you guys think? Inside. Student teacher. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Swifty's currently doing a teaching at a high school where they take a couple weeks off of university and they do like assistant teacher stuff, and at some points they take over the class and do, you know, like they have to do like prepare certain things. You know, there's certain involvements which get a little bit more involved and other bits which are a little bit more like, but yeah, a lot of, I think student teacher is probably the best one. And I don't want to speak on Swifty's behalf because I might feel like an idiot when they come in and correct me and go, it's not like that. And then I'll just feel like an idiot because it's like, oh great, Nips, you do not pay attention. I do, I'm just an idiot. But that seems pretty much it, yeah. Yeah, no, that's it. Yeah, because they're a student at being a teacher. It's like a student driver. It's just because you put the word student and teacher in there, it does get a little bit like, huh? But it's not any different to saying that they're you know, a student driver or a student whatever fighter. They're a student at this field. What field? Teaching. So it isn't, as far as I'm understanding, that is a very fit for purpose definition. Intern, I guess, would be another one. Because yeah, you don't get paid for that. But I think intern's a bit different, because intern is like an internship, like an apprenticeship. You know, like it's a bit, I think it's a bit more, got a bit more involved in it, or a bit more, what do you call it? Like a student teacher is an intern, but an intern's not a student teacher. I think they've got very similar thingies. Is that 180? Let's go. Let's heckin' go. You maintained it over my disappearance. GG. Needs to. So when I was like a lot younger, this was probably the first album I got, was Vanessa Amorosi, was this. Yeah, it's probably the first album I actually ever got, was this one. So that probably also tells you that this song meant a lot to me when I was younger, for whatever reason, whether it was just a vibe or, you know, whether it tells you anything is irrelevant anyway. Point is, yeah. Do you all remember that first album you ever bought? Or do you remember that first album that was yours maybe you didn't buy it? Okay, I'll be honest, I didn't buy this one. It was bought for me for a birthday present. But still, it was my first album. Yep. It's funny, because this is what I used to listen to when I was younger, like this, Backstreet Boys, Hanson. You know, that was kind of what I used to listen to when I was younger. And then it kind of, well, let's just say that the noughties changed me. Gina Bottle, oh my god, yes, that was a vibe. That was That was on a compilation album of this one. Yeah. I'm a genie in a bottle, baby. Come and let me out. I don't know the lyrics to that song. No, it's a good song. There's a few albums on that one actually that are really good. Yeah, but it's funny how I went from like that, and then I found Slipknot and Metallica. I found Metallica once when I was playing soccer. I was like 4, like 13 or something when I heard of Metallica. And I reckon it would have been like 15 when I found Slipknot. I reckon. I was listening to Slipknot's MFKR album at like 15. This song's a bop. Oh, it's Jet. I knew this was going to be a low energy stream right from the start. Because when we even first started, I was very much like, if you watch the VOD in the stream, I kind of come in like, good morning, hi. Everything's broken. Yeah. So it's definitely one of those low energy type days. But we bop and we vibe, and was the freshest hits, and I hated it. What's wrong with So Fresh? I love So Fresh. I mean, So Fresh hits that was a. I remember going down to Leading Edge Music and going through the So Fresh album, like the So Fresh Summer 2000 or whatever the fucking, and you go, oh man, I used to live to get the So Fresh albums. And Hit Machine. Oh man, I used to literally just sit there at Leading Edge Music before it was Leading Edge. And we just, those were, it changed after, even actually it was, even when it changed, it still didn't change. It was funny, because even when I was looking through the metal section for like Rammstein and Korpiklani and Dark Tranquillity and stuff, I would always go across to the other section and look at the pop hits and whatnot, because hey, at the end of the day, I like music. I have my preference when it comes down to it. Like, I do prefer the heavier stuff a lot of the time, but at the end of the day, I appreciate pretty much all music. And yeah, before anybody says it, Nicki Minaj doesn't actually write any music. I don't know what that noise is that they produce. Same as Megan Thee Stallion. And I don't know what it is they think they're doing, but Megan Thee Stallion was 100% correct with their statement. Megan said it. She goes, TikTok has made too many people become famous with no talent. Megan Thee Stallion said that herself, and it could not have come from a more appropriate fucking spokesperson. TikTok has made so many people more famous when they have no talent. Like the irony coming from fucking Megan Thee Stallion. It's like, yeah, you call yourself an artist and a musician. When are you going to start? Yeah, but apart from that, I listen to all music, yeah. One or two good songs. There's always at least one or two, yeah. I don't think she's self-aware. I don't think she realized that she was saying, like, that she's in that category. I don't think she realizes that. I'm pretty sure she said it. That was, like, the ironic part about it. It was just like, bruh. I'm overcutting trees, guys, for the day. I'm so overcutting trees for the day. Am I false hope for humanity? No, I'll let you have it. Look, I'm just saying, I don't... Shut up. No one cares. No one fucking cares. You guys hate that or what? Is it just me? Do you guys find that annoying? You know, when your neighbor leaves and so they beep the horn a couple times as they're driving out the driveway? And it's like, why do you have to let everybody in the neighborhood know that you're now entering the road? Are you that bad of a driver that you have to announce to everybody that you have now engaged traffic? Beware, I'm on the road. Everybody must know. Beep their horns so you can get off. Like, what is this? If it's saying goodbye, it's like you could have said goodbye when you're inside personally, privately. You didn't. The whole street does not need to know you are leaving. I hate that. So shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. The people's house that you're leaving know you're leaving. You don't need to beep. They get someone to open the gate. That's different. That's different. I understand that one. Yeah, you pull up at the gate, you beep it a couple times. No, I get that. And then somebody's sitting inside and they just sit there and go, yeah, no worries. Bleep, bleep. Yep, no, I get that. And it's just a simple beep. Just, yep, no worries. Certain things like that. But when you're leaving, and it's clearly, it's not a beep. It's a beep beep, like, oh guys, I'm leaving, bye. It's a waving beep. You know when you drive past somebody and you go beep beep, hi. It's one of those beeps, and it's like, hi. Unnecessary noise. Why? You could have literally just said to the person, oi mate, it's good to see you, good to catch up. See you next time. Jump in your car and fuck off. You didn't need to announce it to the rest of the neighborhood. We don't care. Animal that won't move. Animal, that's another one. Yeah, exactly. Like, I've done it before. I've driven down this exact street and I've beeped similar to that in front of my house because there was a dog in the road. So you beep at the dog so it gets off. But yeah. It's a good point you got there, best of the gate. Yeah. Sure, at least announce, like, I mean, that was just something I just thought of at the time. I was just like, why else would you do this? Because as much as people go, I'm just being polite, it's like, what is the politeness? Oh, I'm letting you know that I'm leaving. It's like, but it's not polite though. It's unnecessary. It's unnecessary. And I don't like it. I don't like unnecessary noises. I have no problems if I hear a giant bang and I look over and like a drum of oil had fallen down and it's like, oh shit, okay, fair enough. That doesn't actually irritate me. But if there's some kid sitting there just with a stick, just banging on a drum, it's like, no, okay, now what are you doing? I don't get intentional unnecessary noise. It's just also the hour. It's like 7 p.m. Don't people sleep? Oh my god. It's almost 7 p.m. here anyway. I'm thinking we're going to do a short stream tonight, guys. Just because I can't be fucked. And I do have some other stuff I'm thinking about as well. Because I'm thinking about the... which won't take me long. But I am thinking about the thumbnail for the YouTube video. Which I've got to get done soon so I can upload it. And I don't want to be, finishing stream it, let's say hypothetically in a few hours from now, and I'm like, I can't be bothered doing that. And then it becomes a tomorrow thing. I do want to get it done before I go to bed tonight. So there is that. I'm also thinking I'm hungry. And I'm also thinking I'm just kind of like over these leaves right now at the moment. I don't know. We saw this at the start of the stream. I had a low energy. As soon as I came on, was just like, yep. Hi guys, I even said this is a low energy stream. I can see it from now. The ADHD is going to be it wasn't. I've been distracted all stream. Trying to keep up with chat today. Big high velocity. Really, like, holy shit, so many homies. But apart from that, the ADHD has been pretty calm and quiet and just low vibes today. I don't know. I'm just getting over cutting trees. And I'm just sitting here going, I want to do this video. I think it's also a lot of my excitement is I really want to get this video out because I loved editing it so much and I had so much fun doing it and everything that I really want to get it out. and I want people to see it because I've been talking about it for the last week as if it's the best fucking video, as if it's going to be better than Hermitcraft. And, well, ladies and gentlemen, you haven't seen it. You don't know. So until you see it, you can't say it. So I think you should all go and watch it. And then you can confirm it is as good as Hermitcraft. It's such a good episode. Yep. I'm tired too, so short stream is fine. Those kids are going to kind of trying to make as much noise as possible to get me and him out the yard. Yeah, I don't like those type of... We've got some neighbours, and oh my god, the other week I was so close to calling the fucking authorities because it was like, at first it was, I felt like the old guy, like, you fucking kids and your music, because all I could hear from here was doom, doom, doom. No beat, nothing, and I couldn't even hear it. I could just feel it. Like, I'd be sitting here talking like I am now, and the bass that is going along with the music is completely wrong because I'm feeling and hearing the bass from across the fucking road. And I thought to myself, no worries, come 10 o'clock, give or take, you know, they'll cease the noise, you know, when it comes down to that time. They played the fucking doof until like 1 in the fucking AM, and it was just like, shut the fuck up. Like, are you intentionally making this? Do you want me to move out? Are your neighbors causing you a problem? You know that, like, I get it. You know how I get it. You go, look, it's a Saturday night. You guys are having a party. Power to you. I was young. I feel you. Just respect us. We were there too. We get you. And so then you wait for 10 o'clock to come around, and you think, cool, they'll turn it off soon. And and it's like, guys, I'm not saying you have to turn it off. I'm just saying it by the time it gets to 10 o'clock, it's the same as you don't start mowing your lawn at fucking 6 a.m. when you've got close neighbors. Or even myself, like the amount of times I've also thought to myself, like, oi, I could go and chop up some stuff in the workshop and things, and I think, oh, it is a bit late, and I live on a huge ass property, so I probably could chop up some stuff without actually waking the neighbors. But you know what they will hear in the background across the road down the street, the of the or whatever it is, you know, and it's going to be like, yeah, no, I'll wait till tomorrow. Like, I know I've got a big ass yard. The amount of times I'd be in my shed and I'll be working on my car and I go, oi, let's give it a rev. And I'll do a big fat burnout and rap, and it's like, holy shit, that thing's fucking loud. Music blaring, people, you know, and stuff. And it's like, yeah, but it's a time. You know, we were doing this at fucking, you know, like 4 in the afternoon. Not fucking, you know, you don't do that at certain times. And also, you don't do certain things for prolonged periods of time. Like, again, doing a burnout's just fine if you're doing one little one just for a bit of a thing. But imagine if I did burnouts every weekend. Yeah, drive you fucking loco. You'd be like, bro, no. You gotta respect your neighbors and shit. Aw, man. I was doing so well. You guys didn't see that. I'll fly, you fucker. I'm going to play the doof doof all night. You got to make sure you don't. Yeah, exactly. And, like, they don't have neighbors nearby. We live on a huge-ass property. But, like my front my front yard is probably 100 meters from the property to property. You know, it's decent size. That's just and then it goes back all the way to the back, like a massive yard. But yeah, just because it's that big doesn't mean the sound doesn't travel. Plus, I also live next to some hills, and on these hills have an incredible ability to grab the sound and just throw it. Essentially. So the hills will, like, the sound hits them and it just echoes. And it follows them because it's not like a hill. It's this really long hill. We call it the Ranges. And yeah, it goes for kilometers. And so yeah, you have like fireworks up one end of the hill and you can stand at the other end and you can just hear them just like that Mexico just like cracking all the way across. You can hear the echo. It's really, really cool. It's actually really, really cool. Also makes things a little bit, sometimes because somebody will, make loud noises and yeah. Like you can't let off fireworks without the entire fucking neighborhood knowing about it. On their house at 7, 8 p.m. Oh, I understand. Look, I need to get this done tonight so we can go to bed and shit. But that's not your neighbor's problem. I understand being hyper-focused on a job and being transfixed and not wanting to put it down. Not your neighbor's problem. Like the amount of times I've thought, oh man, I could really do X, Y, Z, and I want to go out to my car. So I go out to the shed and it's like, wait up, I can't be hitting the angle grinder now. It's 1 a.m. Just because I've got a spark of ADHD at fucking midnight doesn't mean I can start making... That's not my neighbor's problem. Nah, it's not. Guys, terrible news. We're out of fucking shulkers. I must have some somewhere, right? I must have some shulkers somewhere. I don't know where, but... My left ear just started ringing violently. It is now finished. Make more chests? I could. I could. But I need to fix my shulker farm, eh? I really need to fix my shulker farm. Oh, look, shulker boxes. I found shulkers. I'm pretty sure my... Okay, I don't need a shulker farm. I do. But a capybara in a barrel? Oi, cute. I love capybaras. They look cute as fuck. I need to finish this chest. This shulker. This shulker will take me a while to finish. One day we will finish it. Like, these ones are easy, but this one, that one's actually going to take me a while to finish. For those who can't see what it is, it's a shulker box full of sponges. Sorry, I just had a moment. I was just thinking for a second. Just had a fucking wait up a second. Yeah. Yeah, shulker box full of sponges. Not easy to get. Hey, Fatty, welcome in. Welcome in. Hope the rest of the stream went well. I see we've gone off to a death ridge. I don't know this person. Hey, welcome in. Hope you're doing fantastic. I'm vibing. I'm glad I came back. Having that month off was really needed. I really did need it. As much as I don't want to, as much as we don't want to take that time off, it was a good opportunity for me to reflect and everything. And now I've come back to streaming. I'm feeling a lot more true, I guess is the way to put it. Like I got a bit clearer direction. Focusing a bit more on my YouTube that I've been forgetting about. So I'm in a bit better of a mindset. And I was also feeling a bit lonely. Not streaming for a month. Not talking, didn't see anybody or talk to anybody. It was horrible. It was horrible. Well, okay, look, we've got those ones. I need to get more saplings again. Which means I just got to use my fortune pick on that. This is my sheep farm I've got to redo. it was cool and it worked, but I don't know. I don't like it. I do, but I don't. I guess I could fix it. I don't really need to run it at the moment because, like, holy shit. We have so, yeah, good example, Nips, great example. We've got so much of this stuff. So much wool for fucking days. And if I... Oh, I used that on the build. I know, yeah. Oh, no, the thing that broke, honestly, isn't even the farm. It's honestly, it's this storage that broke, and the storage is what broke for some reason, and I still can't figure it out. We're having problem. This storage keeps breaking, and it's making no sense because the amount of there is no possible way, even if these completely fill up, that they can overflow, and it keeps fucking overflowing. So I guess I could always just move these. I don't know, it's just kind of one of those things I just haven't used in a while. Also, I think I've got bad feeling because we were having major lag issues in this area. And I think it was a big combination between, you know, like those guys, and then you've also got like all of these chests in here, and then you've got all of the armor stands around the outside. I think... Fuck yeah. I think a lot of the lag and stuff that was happening was not... I was talking to Takeshi, and we both kind of associated it to look at all these mine carts, a lot of stuff, and it was a lot of trial and error, and this was one of the considerations. And I think because of that, when we turned it off, I just kind of just never... It just kind of left with like, yeah, I'll get around to it one day. So now that I think about it, I don't even think it did really break. I just think we just kind of had that on one of the lists of, I think this might be the problem. I mean, theoretically, it should be fine. Bit bigger than you like? Oh, they, oh, shit. That's 1 or 2 fucking followers. Yep, nice. Yep. I didn't think they were that big. Oh, it's a bat. Ugh. Yeah, there's just a lot of things under here that are just untidy. But I guess I might fix them up when I Oh, I know what it is. I know what this is for. I was like, why the flip do I have that sitting there? That took me a little bit to figure out, like, what the actual is that even doing existing? I know what it's for. That was for the schematic for the farm. I used that to get the schematic for it. For this. Because it's, yeah, well, it's just like, what the fuck's that doing there? Yeah, I reckon once we've like gotten rid of a lot of stuff and eaten up under here and everything, maybe I'll change my mind on the farm. I might even move it, build it somewhere else. This won't be staying, I can tell you that. This thing's ugly as piss. But I do want to get rid of everything under here. But yeah, that's that storage. It breaks. I don't know why it breaks. It's silly. It's stupid. It's dumb, and I hate it. I don't want to come down here. Ooh! Wait, wrong button. Well, not really, but burp, burp. Okay. Wow. What time is... Okay. And... Heck yeah. I just pushed the... What the fuck? Is that broken? How did you do that? You sneaky. You're so sneaky, Mika. Welcome in. Welcome in. Before I pushed it, I just pushed the "you cannot raid me any longer" button because I'm thinking about dipping out soon. So I was like, I'm gonna push that button so no one else raids in. But you'd obviously already started the raid, and I'm just like, how did you? I just pushed the button. I literally just what? And I looked and went 59 minutes. It takes about 2 minutes to raid in. Oh. You clicked it before I did. I see you. You snuck in there. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope stream went well. I hope stream went fantastic. What were you up to? What were you up to today? Magic. Guys, if you're not following Mika, make sure the follow button. Mika does some incredible builds. An awesome homie over on the YOLO. Plays on the Interrealms. You on the Interrealms again today? You're doing a thing. You told me about it yesterday. You told me. But you see, I've got the memory of a small cat. Oh look, they're being cute. You can't even see how cute they're being though. Look, they're being cute. Wait for it. They're not going to be cute for much longer though. See how long this cuteness lasts. They're going to start attacking each other. It's going to be great. Look, go, get him. Sit down, buddy, sit down. Oh, fucking, how do I just fucking... That's might be... No, that wasn't any fucking easier. It was not any fucking easier. I'm waiting for them to just... Look at him. He's like, it's bath time, bruss. Tis bath time. Oh my god, you are just the cutest little fucking kitties. Aren't they adorable? 3. I'm waiting for the fight. That's why I'm fixated on. I'm waiting for them to fucking fight. Built an inconvenient statue no one asked for, and then did some more Will-O-Wisps. Oh yeah, if you're doing inconvenient statues that no one asked for, I hope that stuff's going to travel down to YOLO too. I love seeing stuff like that. It's just like, especially when it's like incognito and stuff, you know, like imagine putting up a bunch of statues around and not telling anybody, and then everybody comes on and they're like, who built these? And you're just like, interesting. And start doing it and they're like, you know, is it your birthday? This is your birthday, Mika. Happy fucking birthday. This is your birthday present. You gotta look at my cats cleaning each other. Oi, Forrest. You're a sook. Look at you. You're just in heaven. You're like, it's cleaning time. What can I say? Why won't they fight? As if they're not gonna... You guys are the worst entertainment ever. Oh my god. They're not even... They might fight in a second. Oh, Saturday? It's morning for you, isn't it? It's currently Tuesday morning for you, isn't it? Because it's Tuesday evening for me. Apparently it's better than a bubble bath. Don't feel up for streaming right now. I have stuff I need to do. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I feel like a bomb exploded. Oh, no. Yeah, I'm feeling similar. Today's a very low energy type stream. So I was just like, when yes, maybe. Because they'll start fighting in a second. Yeah, I knew today was going to be a low energy day. So I was just like, yep, I'm just going to play a little bit of this. And then we're going to have a short stream, which is why I just pushed the don't raid me button. Oh my god, you didn't even fight. That was pathetic. He just sat down and went, okay, fine. Oh, no. There you go. Come on, stand up for yourself. He's like, I can't. She's got her paw on me. I cannot move. What are you doing, princess? Oh, fight him. Fight him. Fight him. Guys, if you're not following Mika, make sure you hit the follow button. Sorry, this is one of those things that just distracts us at the time. But Mika, if you've got a raid and run, grab yourself something to eat, drink, sleep, stretch your legs, grab meds, go to bed. Make sure you do what you got to do. Everybody's coming from the raid, you guys too. Everybody on my side, hit the follow button. Mika's a vibe. As you just see, we've just collaborated on a new YOLO craft idea. Get him. Get him. Get him. Oh, yuck. Oh, what? Just ran away. Just ran away. I'm done, she says. I'm done, she says. Run a good evening and good day, you all. Thank you for coming in, yeah. Don't follow the maker. I disagree. Into modded with pure vanilla settings. I play with pure vanilla settings and end up doing things that people keep asking me if it's modded, and it's like, bro, I mean, I can understand you saying and thinking it's modded, but it ain't. Thank you. Oh no. Thank you for the 15 hacking months, Snowy. I'm looking for a... Fuck. Where is it? Oh. I won't find it there. Oh, there it is. I found it. Enjoy the free real estate? I don't get it. Wait, what? I don't get it. Hey guys, who's ready for some GeoGuessr? Who's ready for some GeoGuessr? Remember, the rules are simple. You guys can guess all you want. I thought you meant that. I wasn't sure. Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, guys, you can guess all you want. You can talk amongst yourselves as much as you want. You can guess. You can try and figure out where it's from. I'm going to be ignoring you until the end of the guess. And then once we guess, then I'll look over at chat and we can... You know, we did it yesterday. It was pretty good, actually. It was really, I looked over and was like, as if you guys knew. It's a bit of fun. So, feel free to participate in as much as you want. If I do ignore you, yes, it's personal because I'm trying to play the game as well. So, let's look at our first location. Don't start a hype train now. We are in Norway. I'm not making this fucking mistake again. I'm not fucking making this mistake again. Fuck you, game. That was my second. It was... Yeah, I was not going to make the mistake again. And now look. It looks... Hey, Lizzie. This is literally because of yesterday with the fucking Iceland thingy, and I was like, nah. But... Will you ever learn? I'm not going to learn. Okay, so we started off with a bad start. That's not a good start. We can make it look... Oh, you can't do that. Make it look... But, hey, I'm on the right latitude. Like, that is almost directly, perfectly east or west, whatever.
Thank
Thank you for this hype train. It's not... Okay. Well, the white outer road lines on Finnish roads are always continuous solid white lines, never dashed. Okay. This screams Finland. Like, it screams it, but I just... And then I saw the language, and... That is... Oh my God. All right, second one, guys. The second one is in Africa. Congo? Republic of South Africa? Not South Africa at all. South America? It's South America. Okay. Something we can look at is the fact that they're driving on the right. Punta de Parada. Spanish. I'm not good at telling Portuguese from Spanish. Ah! I didn't mean to do that, but it did it. Now we're over here. It's not Mexico. I just don't want to say it's Mexico, okay? And get it. It's not Mexico. Look, it's not Mexico. I don't know where it is. Shit. I'm not getting... The hills aren't really giving me much to work with. The power poles aren't really giving me anything to really work with. I'm not really getting anything on language other than potentially Spanish or Portuguese. That could be fucking French. 50 seconds. Oh, it's not French. Oh, this is terrible. Look, I don't want to do... Ecuador? Santiago? Oh! I can see right now, Lizzie is screaming Bolivia, aren't you? Did you say Bolivia once, Lizzie? You didn't. Okay, at least we got... I'm not upset with that, okay. It wasn't Mexico. It wasn't Mexico. Oh. You said Peru? You said South America? Okay, we got South America. Barandas has come up a few times. Yeah, I've seen this. Hey, Axolotl, we were playing GeoGuessr. Road being bricks is quite interesting. There's a lot of interesting things. Policia is Italian? Well, Policia, that's Spanish, yeah. You said Peru and Brazil. I'm happy. Look, I'm happy because I was sitting here going, it's not Mexico, but there was so much stuff like with the Spanish, the rundown buildings, the light poles, there was so much of it that just said, so I was like, and then as you saw, I originally went up with Ecuador, but I thought that's too tropical and shit. I didn't want to go near, I wanted to go near mountains, which is why I went with Chile, because I figured that there'd be a lot of mountains, but not close to I didn't want to go too close to the Amazon. Okay, traditional clothes, bowler hats, and large skirts are often outfits commonly seen in Bolivia. Oh, of course. No, there's no... Like, yeah, looking at all the mountains and stuff and everything, that was... Okay, we've only got like 2,000 points in 2 guesses so far. Okay. It's Mexico. It's not Mexico because our writing system is completely wrong. Now, bear with me while I try and fucking do my little quick fucking... I know it's not Cambodia. I know that. And I know it's not that one. I know it's not that one. It's not that one. Oh, come on. Oh, fuck you, India. What have I got? I don't have... Look, it's Northeast India. It's Northeast India. I can't really get much more than that. Bro, I can't give much more than that. I mean, it could be Bangladesh. Like, I knew it wasn't Cambodia and stuff, but I was just like, nah, I don't know exactly. I can't remember where I saw that language, and it was Bangladesh that I saw it. I knew it wasn't over in Arabic or Armenia or anything, but... I'm gonna have to just sit there and go, look, Osaka, Japan! Oh, we're in Japan! Guys, we're in the wrong country! What are they doing speaking that language over here? It's fucking Bangladesh! It was fucking Bangladesh. I was hesitating on Bangladesh so fucking hard. I was hesitating on Bangladesh so fucking hard. Hey, I got 4,000 points. Oh, you got the India, yeah, Burma. Oh, I wouldn't have even thought of Burma. I love those little cars. I didn't even notice the cars. Oh, yeah, they're cute as the little fucking, what do you call them? Rickshaw wagons or whatever they are. Just to put you off. Yeah. I knew it wasn't Japan. I just had to, make a thing about it. How could it be Japan? That doesn't look anything like... It was nothing like Japan. It was the fact that it said Osaka, Japan in English language. That was the only reason I said that. It was clearly not Japan. But it was just because of that. Hey, but I was hesitating on Bangladesh, and look, it is literally on the fucking border of India. I'm actually... I got the right area of India, so... I got the right area of India. Okay, you guys ready for another round? After we look at the... Oh, they are rickshaws. They're called rickshaws. Rickshaws appear constantly throughout Bangladesh, with green motorized auto rickshaws being especially common. Yeah, okay, yeah. They're called rickshaws. I mean, mind you, you get these in Korea, which is all the way over there. But still... Okay, we've redeemed ourselves with a few more points. We've gotten a few more points. Why does this do this all the time? No? Oh, that may be it. Oh, that's what I'm doing then. Yep. Lizzie is correct. Yes. Well, no. We both got incorrect. It's Bangladesh. It was Bangladesh. But we're not far off. We were very close. Very close. On the border. Like, bruh. That was pretty good. Oh, where is the one I was... There it is, yeah. Okay. Who's ready for the next round? Right, ready? Let's go. Oh, it was 356 kilometers. Yeah, that's really, really pretty close. But now we're going to go with what fucking language is it's got? It is. Okay. We have got Cyrillic. We have got driving on the right-hand side. That makes perfect sense for that nation worth of. Interesting. 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 Moldova? No. It looks dry enough. Now, where do I find Cyrillic language with a Muslim culture? Okay. It's a developed world. We've got half decent. Like, that one's not half decent, but we're in the middle of. I mean. We got a minute left. Oh, man. There is nothing here. We've got like fucking nothing to work with. Like, we've got Arid. We've got Cyrillic. I saw some. What are you going to give me? I'm going to have to just. See, it could be fucking Kazakhstan. It could be fucking Kazakhstan. Oh! Ah! Yes! The greatest in all of Kazakhstan. The greatest in... I even hesitated going over here because I was like, it won't be arid enough. No, we're looking for... Like, I knew I should have gone norther, but hey. Well, I got the right country and I only got fucking 300 kilometers south of it. There was nothing to go by. There's nothing here. You know, honestly, I started thinking like Mongolia. I was like, this is as barren as fucking Mongolia. And then I went, hello. What's next door to Mongolia? Well, kinda. Fucking Kazakhstan. Croatia. That would have... Yeah, I can see that. I was thinking, yeah, Moldova. Like, over here. Oh, not Moldova. I said Moldova. I was thinking Macedonia. I was thinking Macedonia at first. I said Moldova. Why did I say Moldova? I don't even know what that is off the top of my head. Jesus, fuck. But, yeah, it's Google Maps. Yeah. Yeah, very close. Basically, considering I didn't have anything I could work with, I'm very ecstatic with that. Like, bruh. Like, all I really went with was this, like, looking at the landscape and the Cyrillic. And then it was also a bit of the Arabic. Seeing the halal made me think a bit of let's go a little bit more to the west. Because of that. See, and then I also kind of felt south as well. That's another reason why I kind of went with the south, because if you look at south, you got like Turkmenistan and stuff like that. And oh wow, things become Arabic. Which, oh, look at that, Iran. What is Iran? Islam. And what did they have on one of these buildings? A halal. And I was like, I don't know how much of a connection, but that's what I'm saying is while they have a halal building in a Cyrillic language-based place unless it's close to Muslims, in which case, oh, hello. Yeah, there was some stuff going on in there. For anybody who followed, that's how I kind of think. I don't. But Kazakhstan, there you go, guys. Fucking, I'm not upset with that one. I cannot be upset with that one at all. That's fucking... And in the last round, I believe up to the last round. Oh, here we go. Ornate city entrance arches. Many Kazakh cities feature decorative and ornate Oh, wow. So that's the city entrance. Oh. So if we go to here... Oh my god, that's the name of the fucking... Is it? That's the city there. Oh. Oh, they... Yeah, Jimpity. Also spelt it... That, honestly, was one of the things that threw me off. That J. That J threw me off. But now I'm realizing why it threw me off. Because they've written it in English. That J should not be a J. It should be a Z and an H. It's not pronounced J, it's pronounced J. And they put a J there because it's the same as, like, another way to pronounce the like a hard J, the J, not the J, is by putting a DZ, which is how you get like J and stuff like that. So that's why that J threw me off. It should not have been there. Not in a Cyrillic-based language. That was stupid. It threw me off, but the point is we didn't actually get that far away. We got really close. Hey lads, welcome in. We're about to do our last round of GeoGuessr. Currently, we've got 1,000 points on the first one, 1,300 on the second one, 3,930 and 3,980 on the second two. We have done very well for the second two, for the last two. And we've currently got 10,000 points. We could get a silver medal. If we get 5,000 points, we can get a silver medal. Oh, thank you for snoozing the ads. Okay, we got 5 minutes. Okay, guys, you ready? 3, 2, 1. Okay, guys, where are we? We are in Norway. We are at the fjords of Norway. This is a beautiful, beautiful fucking scenery. Oh my golly gosh, we are looking in the tunnelen. I can't pronounce that, but we need some tunnels, which means, yes, okay, I need null. Hey. Okay, bouquet. What we're going to do is we are in Norway. We are looking for... There's no fucking way in hell I'm actually going to find this. There's no way I'm actually going to get this. But... It's not north. I know it's not that far north. I know it's not. I just don't know. I think it's over here. It's not near Oslo. It's over near... It's over near Bergen. Do we send it? Or have I actually grabbed the wrong fucking country again? No. No. No, it's Norway. No, it's fucking Norway, bro. Nah, we're here. I'm looking for something I recognize. It ain't fucking here, right? Look. I don't want to go too far north. It's... I got closer. I did bring it closer. I started off in Bergen and I went north. I didn't go north enough. How quickly did I fucking snipe in to Norway? That was quick. Bro, I just knew it was Norway. I'm just, where is it? And I didn't know where. As fast as you did? Ooh. Well, that's it. I was looking for that's why, and I was like, I was not near the fjords because it was going in and out and stuff, and the water base. You could see like that fjord there, the beautiful views. The fjords are a common sight along. So I saw the fjord. Look, right, you can see the fjord. That is the website identification of Norway. Ingestrans.no. This is a Norse bus. That's where I screamed Norway. I saw the Norse bus. There was tunnels, the fjord, and I was like, I need to be next to a fjord where there's hills and tunnels and shit, probably a national park. So that's why I went over here. And I had a feeling it was norther. And it was a bit norther. So, guys, we did it! Holy shit, we did it! We got a fucking silver medal. We fucking did it. We got a silver medal. You need 15,000 points for a silver medal. Look how close that was. I literally said we need like 5,000 points to get a silver medal. And we got, what, 4,900 and 4,700? So, yeah, like, legit. That would not have been... Oi, look how good this map looks. This is a good map. We got silver. Yeah, we'll let the ads play on this one. And then that way when we raid out, the ads will be over with. Thank you guys for participating and having fun. And thank you both, mods, I'm assuming it was just Beth and Lizzie, but Snowy may have been in there too, or Lav. But thank you guys for monitoring chat and putting the ads on break so we can play this game with each other and stuff. Thank you guys for helping. That's great. Really. Oh, we got one wrong. Okay, we got one wrong. I'm not upset with guessing Chile when it was Bolivia. Literally next door. Was that the first one? No, it was the first one. The first one was the shit one. Yeah, the first one was our worst one. And that one doesn't count because that's because of yesterday. We're blaming this on yesterday. We're blaming this. I need to grab the VOD from yesterday and get that clip and then get today's VOD and get this bit and then just like mash them all together so you can see me go, it's fucking Iceland, and then it wasn't, and then it was, and then it's not again, and just Nips trying to figure out if it's Iceland or not. It's Pikachu! Fuck! Like legit, that is exactly what it is. This is me screaming. I swear it's not Iceland. It's never Iceland. But apart from that one, Norway was fucking bang on. 86 kilometers, yeah. That one, I like that one. Yep. The Kazakhstan, ecstatic. I got it. Kazakhstan is the correct country. Holy shit. The fact I was so close to Bangladesh on India. Well done. I'm getting India there. Pikachu. This was a good round. Like, literally the only one I'm actually kind of upset with is Finland, Iceland. But then at the same time, like, they do have a lot of similar properties and shit. They are very similar and stuff. Oh, well, that was a lot of fun. And we got another silver. Heck yeah. Let me just grab this. Let me grab this, and we're going to put it into the GeoGuessr. Oh, we got some more GeoGuessrs in there. I'll have to check those out. I think Tassie's been playing. A Norm. All right. Well, okay. What a fucking stream. Thank you guys for hanging out and vibing and vibing and hanging and whatnot. You guys are a vibe. Thank you guys for an awesome stream. And if I push... Here's me, burp. Oh, right. Oh, what are you doing, you dickest headers? Let's find out where we're going, huh? I think we're coming in and hanging out and vibe, and it was a good, another great stream. Another fantastic stream. I was, you guys make it, yeah. Now. There's that one.
Thanks for stream. More trees tomorrow.
Probably more trees tomorrow. What I'm going to do right now is, check this out, is I'm going to go and make a thumbnail for the new YouTube video, which is already ready to go. I'm looking at it right now and it says the checks are completed, it is fully uploaded, and it is no issues found, ready to hit the publish button. All it needs is a thumbnail. So I want to go and finish that. I'm very excited for that one to come out. I hope you're feeling a bit better. Yeah, thank you so much for the raids there, Mel and Mika. Thank you guys for popping in the raids and stuff. Gave us those raid messages. I got all that stuff fixed finally. Probably planting some more trees tomorrow. Yeah, probably. We'll see what happens. I'm borderline up to date with YouTubes and shit like that now. Where do we raid? He wonders out loud. Now, there's, you know, we'll go here. Although, bam, bam. Is this vanilla? Yeah. Modded or vanilla? Modded or vanilla, guys? I'm thinking vanilla. I'm thinking we go to vanilla, but or modded. Come on, guys. Actually, what's he doing at the... Yeah. It's kind of where I'm at. Second one from the left. And 3 rows back. Just behind the, yeah, that one. Alright. Let's go see Sis. Let's go see Sis, guys. I was going to go yesterday and then, yeah, I was hesitating because we went it recently and I'm like, well, fuck it, look. Why do I hesitate? I guess I hesitate because Sis has always got good numbers. And I feel like I'd rather, no offense to Sis, I'd rather bring my numbers to some of the smaller creators, some of the people who aren't, because, like, I do love watching Sis, and I'm always, you know, and hanging out and stuff, and I don't like neglecting him, but sometimes you always look over there, and he's got 150 plus people regularly. It's kind of like there's other people that, you know, I like to share it around, and but then I feel guilty because I'm like, I'm always avoiding Sis. It's just that every time I go and see Sis live, he's got heaps of people, but now he's only got 50 people, so it's good. It's good. We can be the 150 he needs. All right. Yeah, so let's go see Sis. If you don't know Sis, guys, an amazing content creator, plays lots of modded, currently working on all the mons with the homies. Now, Sis is an absolute fucking vibe. Awesome content creator. Great human being. So, let's go see him. Go show some the love and support you guys show me. If you haven't seen my YouTubes, you're missing out. You got a lot to catch up on because there is some fire in there. And the episode that's coming out in the next few hours when I actually get the thumbnail done is going to be the shiznit. So, yeah. Go grab yourselves a raid message, guys. Let's go see Sis. And thank you all for an amazing day. I'll hopefully see you guys tomorrow. Bye.